Deep three for the lead. Knocks it down. Bennett Brick with the triple. And the crowd explodes at Eddyville High School.
Here is Hannah for another three. Splash down an HD three.
We'll get you ready for all of tonight's action with our keys to the game, starting lineups, colors of the game, and more.
And now DeVries racing ahead the other way, and a no-look pass to Josiah Voss. A highlight reel dime from Tyson DeVries.
Yeah, great vision there to get that ball to him.
Bourne looking for another three-pointer. It's good.
Bingo.
Reddick Bourne. Bourne heat check. Step back,
again.
nothing but net. 6 3-pointers for Reddick Bourne. 35 points.
Warner drives the lane, kicks it out to Kennedy Van Vark for three.
There it is.
Yes! Kennedy Van Vark makes it a 2-possession game.
There it is. Great driving kick.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
From Panther Gym in Knoxville, we welcome you to Knoxville basketball on 95.3 KNIA, KNIA-KRLS.com, and the KHS Activities YouTube channel. I'm Derek Cardwell, and tonight a very special night of high school basketball and looking back at the past in Knoxville athletics. Hall of Fame induction night. That will be in between the girls and boys game. First of all, the girls game. And the Knoxville Panthers looking for a big statement win tonight in the South Central Conference as the 6-6 Panthers take on the 14-1 number 5 in Class 2A Eddyville-Blakesburg Rockets. Eddyville is threatening to run away with the South Central Conference at 11-0. Knoxville back in third place at 6-2. They are behind a couple of games play because of all the postponements. But Knoxville looking to maybe halt Eddyville's momentum here. It will be a tough one tonight, to say the least, as this Eddyville team has just been steamrolling over everybody. Their lone loss was really kind of a head-scratching loss against Oskaloosa before Christmas. But other than that, they have been winning by an average of 20 points or more. So the Panthers have an uphill climb tonight, but Coach Matt Richard has a game plan that hopefully he says will work tonight. This is the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Cunningham Financial Service, Joe Cunningham, investment advisor, Knoxville native, Knoxville committed, Knoxville strong. When we come back, we will have tonight's keys of the game. You're listening to the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA.
At Marion County Bank, we are excited to begin a new year.
Wait, you aren't going to tell me to work out or eat healthier, are you?
That's not quite the resolution I had in mind, but you do bring up a good point.
That I need to work out and eat healthier?
No. That the new year is the perfect time to set your financial goals, like starting that new business or buying that dream home, or actually doing that house project you said you were going to do last year.
Now, I was going to.
Dream big and use financial goals and your friends at Marion County Bank to help you get there. Marion County Bank, serving you, building community, member FDIC.
Looking for a delicious lunch spot? Look no further than Mrs. D's Restaurant. At Mrs. D's, we serve up daily lunch specials that will satisfy any appetite, from classic comfort foods like meatloaf and mashed potatoes to fresh salads and sandwiches. We have something for everyone. So why settle for just any lunch when you can enjoy Mrs. D's? Our friendly staff is ready to welcome you. Mrs. D's Restaurant.
And support this amazing community. Because what's important to you is important to us. We are Carrie Garcia,
Matt Kissinger, and Adam Norris.
And we choose Knoxville. Knoxville is an incredible place to be, and you're well aware of that. We are too. This is why we choose to live here, work here, raise our families here, and support this amazing community. Because what's important to you is important to us. We are Carrie Garcia,
Matt Kissinger, and Adam Norris. And we choose Knoxville.
Try to collapse on them and kind of leave Eastlick to do her thing, or do you guard Eastlick and let the Schaefers kind of do their thing? This is a tough team to defend.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of talent, right? And a lot of really, really good basketball talent, because I think you hit the nail on the head with the pick your poison phrase, because it's not stop one, it's not even stop two. It's you really got three keys to stop, and then there's 4 and 5 out there that can give you some fits on the boards and some putbacks. And so it's going to have to be a solid defensive effort 1 through 5. And you just got to make them work to earn everything and slow that thing down a little bit somehow, some way.
And also try to get Eddyville into foul trouble. They don't go real deep. In fact, sometimes they'll play 5 girls and not sub.
Sure.
And if you can get them into some foul trouble, maybe Coach Tony Fenton will have to go deeper into his bench, play girls who aren't as experienced. There is one thing that, however, Knoxville does not have tonight that they normally do have, and that's Brittany Baker. Now, last year, she was absent for the second Eddyville game because of a volleyball thing, and it was about this time of the year. Now, I don't know. I have not been told. It is, you're saying?
I believe so. I wouldn't be able to confirm that, but I believe it's the kind of the same
scenario. Yeah, I have not seen her mom, Stacy, in attendance tonight either. But, let's be honest. That's Brittany's love. That's why she's going to University of Tulsa next year to play at the Division I level. So, and I think it was a situation that they knew before the season started that this weekend she would not be available. Now, here's some opportunities for Anna Anderson, who I thought played very well on Monday night against Clark. Some other opportunities, maybe Anna Butel getting in there. Or, we haven't seen her a lot this year. She got in a little bit. Ayla Williams, who Coach Richard has really been high on here lately, plus Sienna Scott. I'm just, there's 4 girls I just mentioned that have some size and some length that can maybe cause some problems inside.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of like you mentioned, like with a kid like Brittany, you want her as a part of your team, and so you're going to work with things like that because she's a tremendous teammate. She's a tremendous kid. And sometimes you've got those things come up as a coach. You decide what you're going to work with. And that's credit to our coaching staff for working through things like that. And you're right. It creates opportunities for other kids. Step up tonight. And that's their opportunity.
That's a look at the DeArmond Automotive radio keys of the game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Auto and DeArmondAuto.com. We'll come back. We'll have more on the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA.
At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, we're invested in your health. Hi, I'm Dr. Jared Rietfeld, a family medicine physician at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, and I'm accepting new patients. Keeping you and your family healthy is important to me. I enjoy caring for patients from birth to geriatrics, and really enjoy getting to know my patients. Trust me with one of the most important things in your life, your family's health. To schedule your appointment with me at the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic, call 641-842-7211.
Save big now and for years to come with lower utility bills thanks to Dan's Plumbing and Heating. Dan's Plumbing and Heating and Rood are the key to making sure your home is running at maximum efficiency. When you replace your old heating system with an Energy Star certified Rood Ultra Series system, your home will be a comfortable, energy efficient palace. Call Dan's Plumbing and Heating today at 842-6937 for Save Certified to help you maximize rebates.
I'm Eric Pearson. Call Dan's Plumbing and Heating, your authorized Rood dealer in Knoxville today. That's 842-6937.
Back here on the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA. Happy to have those of you watching in on us on the KHS Activities YouTube channel as well. Plenty of action around our area tonight. Newton is at Pella. Grandview Christian is at Pella Christian. Pella Christian having their homecoming tonight. They have it during basketball, as they have a football program, but they've always had it before during basketball, and they just kept that tradition. Perry is at PCM, and Norwalk is at Indianola. those are the double headers. Lamoni taking on Melcher Dallas in the Bluegrass Conference girls semifinals. See if Kelsey Goff can get her Saints into tomorrow afternoon's championship game. That'd either be against Ankeny Christian or Mormon Trail. Of course, Kelsey, a Knoxville alum, doing some really good things down at Melcher Dallas. We do have a couple of scores. PCM way out in front of Perry after first quarter, 18-0. And Pella leads Newton 24-6 after one quarter. And, of course, that's Knoxville's opponent next Saturday up at Wells Fargo Arena. When we come back, we'll have more on tonight's pregame. You're listening to the Cunningham Financial Services Radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA.
Attention Indianola and Knoxville. Ready for maintenance-free living that's affordable? Kading Properties has the perfect solution for you. Our pet-friendly communities are perfect for young professionals, families, and those looking to downsize from a home. Our townhomes offer attached garages and your own front door. The perfect place to call home. Let us show you what Kading living looks like. Visit us at kadingproperties.com today and see why Kading Properties are the perfect fit for you.
When it comes to keeping your car running smoothly, you need the right parts and the right advice. And that's exactly what you'll find at Napa Auto Parts in Knoxville. Their knowledgeable staff can help you find exactly what you need to get your car back on the road. And with their wide selection of quality parts, you can trust that you're getting the best for your vehicle. So next time your car needs some attention, come see us at Napa Auto Parts in Knoxville. That's your Napa Know-How.
It's the DeArmond Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 1.9% for 66 months. And new Escapes with 0.9% for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeArmond Ford, Indianola.
Struggling with substance use issues? UCS Healthcare, with locations in Knoxville, West Des Moines, and Ankeny, offers comprehensive treatment programs to address both the physical and mental aspects of substance use. Treatment plans are individualized and designed to guide patients through the recovery process in a supportive and confidential environment. Start your journey to recovery today by visiting ucsonline.org. UCS Healthcare, your partner in total health.
Back here at the Cunningham Financial Services Radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA. Tonight's game time temperature presented by Van Hampton Plumbing and Heating, 35 in Knoxville. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Hampton Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Hampton's. Then another break in, and we'll give you tonight's starting lineups. That's coming up on 95.3 KNIA.
Strong with us, Lighton State Bank, Lighton State Bank.
Lighton State Bank is now open on the north side of the Knoxville Square at 207 East Main Street. Lighton State Bank offers a full range of deposit and loan services, as well as a convenient night drop and 24-hour ATM. Stop in to see us or visit us at lightonbank.com. Lighton State Bank, member FDIC.
Get ready for a new year blowout at Knoxville Farm and Home. Kickstart 2024 with unbeatable deals on all your farming essentials. Upgrade your gear with their workhorse sprayers, handheld or backpack, they've got it all. Plus, power up your projects with Puma air compressors and top-notch welders. And for all you green thumbs out there, dive into the world of sprouting seeds and microgreens.
Hi, this is Dean Clark, manager of Knoxville Farm and Home. Stop by and see us. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Back here at Knoxville High School on the Cunningham Financial Services Radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA. As we get closer to start time here in Knoxville. Still awaiting the starting lineups. They've yet to put them up on the scoreboard tonight, so we're going to have to kind of eyeball the benches a little bit here. You can almost kind of guess who the Eddyville starters are going to be All right, here we go. The tonight's starting lineups presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. And for Eddyville-Blakesburg at 14-1 on the season, 11-0 in the South Central Conference under the direction of Tony Fenton. And they'll go like this. Molly Schaefer, a 6-foot junior. Ava Eastlick, a 5'4 junior. Kate Schaefer, a 6-foot junior. Kaylee Helm, a 5'6 junior. And Aaliyah Wagaman, a 5'9 senior. For Knoxville, as we said, there will be a change in the starting lineup without Brittany Bacorn. Addie Duncan will be one starter at the 5'3 freshman. Abby Kaichis, a 5'7 freshman. Anna Butel, a 5'9 senior. Hannah Duncan, a 5'6 junior. And Anna Anderson gets to start tonight at 5'7 senior. So that's the start tonight's starting lineups presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton, Napa Know-How. When we come back, we will have tonight's opening tip. You've been listening to the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Cunningham Financial Services, Joe Cunningham, investment advisor, Knoxville native, Knoxville committed, Knoxville strong. Tip is next on KNIA.
Grow your business with expert tax prep from H&R Block that's up to 30% less than a typical accountant with complimentary features. When you file with your Block Advisor Small Business Certified Tax Pro, you can rest easy with their 100% accuracy guarantee and year-round support. Get an accurate view of your business performance and see how analyzing and forming your business could help put money towards your bottom line during tax time. Your one-stop shop for small business support is your local H&R Block office in Knoxville, Newton, and Sheraton.
At Bruxford's, we're here to make your house your home. What you put inside your house can help make the difference between whether you enjoy spending time there or not. We'll help you turn your house into a functional, warm, welcoming, lived-in home. Stop in and visit with any member of our team about appliances, furniture, bedding, floor covering, window treatments, and accessories to make your house your home at Bruxford's Home Center, 405 Truman Road in Pella.
The National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's annual Corvette giveaway is on. You can win a brand new 2023 Torch Red Z06 Corvette convertible with the Z07 Performance Package and $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com. You can see this brand new 2023 Z06 Torch Red Corvette convertible at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's lobby in Knoxville, Iowa. And it can all be yours plus $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com.
Are you ready to elevate your home's curb appeal? Look no further than Prestigious Roofing Exteriors, your trusted choice for all things roofing and siding. At Prestigious, we specialize in metal roofing, shingle roofing, and flat roofing to suit your style and needs. Whether it's a roofing repair or a complete exterior makeover, we've got you covered, literally. When you choose Prestigious, you choose quality, reliability, and a commitment to excellence. Call us today at 641-205-2366 for a free estimate, because your home deserves the very best. Prestigious Roofing and Exteriors, where quality meets prestige.
When you need bulk landscaping supplies, think Creative Landscaping. When you need river rock to finish off that flower bed or mulch to go around all your trees, think Creative Landscaping. When you need bulk compost or it's time to fill that big hole in your yard with dirt, think Creative Landscaping. Whether it's bulk mulch, compost, rock, dirt, landscaping blocks, or boulders, if you need it, they'll have it or can get it. They'll deliver or you can pick it up yourself. They'll do the installation or give you advice so you can do it yourself. When you need bulk landscaping materials, think Creative Landscaping.
As a wise man once said, you'll always be remembered by your haircut. Think about what a bad haircut could do to your image. Don't trust just anyone with your haircut. Come see me at the Knoxville Barbershop. Hi, this is Paige. Knoxville Barbershop is a full-service professional barbershop. Walk-ins is the only way we do it around here, so pop on in today and get the cut you're looking for. Knoxville Barbershop, where friendly service is always in style, located in downtown Knoxville.
Come see my mama at the barbershop.
Tonight's opening tip presented by Sundance Realty. Home sold, dreams delivered every day. Colors of the game tonight, Eddyville in black with gold trim. Knoxville, pretty much the opposite, white with gold and black trim. It will be Anna Butel jumping center against Molly Schaefer. And we are just about ready to go here on Hall of Fame night at Knoxville for the Panthers and the Rockets. Away, and Knoxville or Eddyville will control it, and Eastlick will have it to begin the game. Goes over to Helm, Kaylee Helm to Kate Schaefer, now to Molly Schaefer, dumps it inside to Wagaman, puts a shot up, no good, and good defense there by Anna Anderson right away as she just went straight up. Knoxville will have it. Here is Addie Duncan with the ball. Duncan goes out to Hannah Duncan. She'll get it to Anna Anderson, taken away by Aaliyah Wagaman, and she lost it but got it back. And there's a travel. Kaylee Helm got it from Schaefer, Molly Schaefer, but hopped a little bit. What Knoxville's going to do tonight, I think, is maybe slow it down a little bit. Try not to get Eddyville in such a running game. Here's Duncan with the ball. Hannah goes to Anna Butel in between the rings. 2-3 zone by Eddyville. Over to Addie Duncan. Now she'll do one dribble. Goes to Abby Kaichis. Now to Hannah Duncan. Drives the baseline. She'll put it off of Schaefer. Knocked into the hands of Butel. Puts it up. No good. And Kate Schaefer gets the rebound. Schaefer across midcourt. Schaefer on the right side goes to Wagaman inside. Now back outside to Helm. And it's a box and one, looks like, on Knoxville. It looks like they got Abby Kaichis chasing around Ava Eastlick. Here's a three by Molly Schaefer. That is good. So Eddyville takes the first lead at 3-0. Here is Hannah Duncan with the ball now. Hannah over to Addie. Addie now, top of the key. Dribbles over to the left side. Now looks right. Cross courts it to Hannah. Goes to Abby Kaichis. Dumps it inside, and it's tipped out of bounds by Wagaman. 12 seconds on the shot clock, and Knoxville, first couple possessions, very patient tonight.
Yeah, that length of the 2-3 zone, really closing those passing lanes down, just making things difficult on the Panthers early.
And ill-advised pass there, and Knoxville gets the turnover. And here comes Helm with the ball across the logo. Goes over to Molly Schaefer, dumps it inside to Wagaman under the basket, and that was too easy. That's what you don't want. You can set up a box and one all you want, but if they get that down there before you do, there's no way of defending that. Here is Abby Kaichis with the ball. 5-0 Eddyville. Hannah Duncan has it over to Addie. Fakes the shot in the corner. Now out to Anna Butel. Over to Hannah. Hannah now drives the baseline. Cut off on a double team. Trying to find it out. Now to Abby Kaichis. She'll scoop it. No good. And the rebound to Kate Schaefer. Schaefer running across the timeline with it. She'll go right side. Goes over to Helm. Now around to Molly Schaefer. Looked at the three, didn't take it. Fires it over to Helm. Inside, ball loose. Picked up by Kate Schaefer and gets it outside to Kaylee Helm. And they'll reset with 15 seconds on the clock. Now here is Kate Schaefer for a three. It's no good. Rebound taken away by Abby Kaichis, and she gets fouled by Wagaman. So good hustle there by Abby, and gets Wagaman her first foul and the team's first of the quarter. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 5-0 Eddyville-Blakesburg on top of Knoxville. Here comes Hannah Duncan over to Addie. Addie now, a couple dribbles to Abby Kaichis. Kaichis now will fire it cross court over to Hannah on the left side. Hannah now gets it back over to Abby. Now she'll bypass Addie Duncan. Now she'll take the 16-footer and missed everything. And a rebound to Kate Schaefer. Schaefer with it across the logo. Stops at the top of the key. Lobs it inside to Wagaman through her hands. Gets it control. Puts it up. And a foul call. Looks like Anna Anderson will get nailed on it. Now we'll go on Anna, her first, team's first of the quarter. At the line is Aaliyah Wagaman. And she is a 47% free throw shooter and missed on that first one. Sienna Scott checks in. So Coach Richard is using all of his size here tonight. Wagaman's second free throw, missed that one as well. So Knoxville will have it with 4:21 remaining as Abby Kaichis hits the midcourt. Kaichis goes to Hannah Duncan on the right side. Hannah looks like a double team, goes to Natalie Collins, who just checked in as well. Back to Addie Duncan. Addie works it around the perimeter. Now goes over to Abby. She'll eyeball the shot clock. 13 seconds to shoot. Now here's Addie with the ball on the right side. She'll dump it inside to Sienna Scott. It could not get it. She was wide open, too, under the basket, just a little too far out for her reach. Now here's Helm with it for Eddyville. Helm up top to Ava Eastlick between the rings. Eastlick will go over to Molly Schaefer. Dumps it inside to Kate. Under the basket. Can't find a shot out to Helm. Now back inside to Kate. And make that Molly. And a foul on Knoxville. It's going to go on Natalie Collins. That is her first, team's second of the quarter. With 3:37 remaining in the first quarter. 5-0 Knoxville trailing Eddyville-Blakesburg. Inside, here is Kate Schaefer with the shot, no good. Rebound to Sienna Scott. She'll clear it to Abby Kaichis. 3.5 remaining. Kaichis down court to Hannah Duncan. Duncan on the baseline, puts it up on the runner, no good. Rebound taken away by Wagaman. And the ball is loose, picked up by Helm from Eddyville. Knocked away from behind by Hannah Duncan. HD with a good defensive play there. Here's Addie Duncan with the shot, or a ball, and she travels. 5-0 Eddyville still over Knoxville. Anna Butel back in for Knoxville. She'll replace Addie Duncan. And Eddyville will get the ball once again. Eastlick with it across midcourt. Eastlick goes to Kaylee Helm, dumps it inside to Molly Schaefer, to Kate Schaefer, puts it up and rolls on the back of the rim and then took its own sweet time to roll off. Foul's going to go on Sienna Scott. That is her first and the third on Knoxville. At the line will be Kate Schaefer. 59% from the line makes that one for her first point of the night. Makes it 6-0 Eddyville. As a team, the Rockets are 58% from the line. Good enough for sixth in the conference right now. 2 points for Kate Schaefer, and it's 7-0 Eddyville. Here is Abby Kaichis with the ball. And she lost it. Wanted to hand it to Hannah Duncan, and Molly Schaefer was right there to take it away. Here's Kaylee Helm to Kate Schaefer. Inside to Molly Schaefer under the basket, puts it up and in. Molly Schaefer has 5, and again, Eddyville down there way too quickly. Here is Kaichis over to Hannah Duncan on the right side. Hannah will drive, puts up the runner, no good. Might have been blocked, and the Rockets have it. Here comes Molly Schaefer over to Wagaman, puts it up and in. And timeout called by Matt Richard. 4 points for Aaliyah Wagaman. It's 11-0, a full timeout by Knoxville. And right now, Knoxville's just having problems getting the ball moved around, especially inside.
Yeah, definitely. Everything passing is just going around the perimeter. There's not a lot of off-the-ball motion happening. You know, there's no screening happening. There's no ability to penetrate based on what we have going on, which makes it really hard to beat the length of the 2-3 zone. You can't throw the ball over. You can't throw the ball around them without pushing the ball out beyond the three-point line. And so going to have to do something to free some ball handlers up to penetrate and then create.
And I would say 6 of Eddyville's 11 points have been on kind of a fast break. Not really a true fast break, but enough that they've gotten down there quicker than Knoxville, and Panthers cannot set up a defense.
Yeah, definitely. And a couple of those now have just come off, unfortunately, some turnovers. But, transition defense not getting back and stopping the ball. And it's been no secret against this box and one where Eddyville's going to go with the basketball. They're going to pound that sucker inside. Going to have to be able to adjust and stop that game.
Kading Properties Instant Radio Update. Pella leads Newton at the half, 35-19. 2:13 here in the first quarter. Eddyville 11, Knoxville nothing. Sienna Scott goes to Hannah Duncan, now to Butel. Wide open three, no good. Rebound taken away by the Rockets. Boy, Knoxville just cannot find the range right now. Molly Schaefer across midcourt goes to Ava Eastlick. Fakes a three, adjusts, resets, missed it badly. Up to Kaylee Helm, now to Kate Schaefer. Schaefer on top of the key. Dumps inside and right through the hands of Molly Schaefer into the hands of Sienna Scott. So Knoxville picks up a turnover there. Here's Abby Keichus, top of the key. Keichus lobs it to Natalie Collins on the left side. Natalie now way over to Hannah Duncan on the right. Back to Abby Keichus. Back to Hannah. Hannah will try to drive, cuts through everybody, gets it out to Anna Butel. Catch and shoot three. Splash down, Anna Butel. And Knoxville finally on the board. 11-3 with 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. Kate Schaefer has the ball now. Schaefer over to inside to Molly. Can't find a shot. Outside to Helm. She'll take the three and drill it. Kaylee Helm, her first points. It's 14-3. That's the thing. You crash down on inside, and Eddyville will light it up from the outside. 2-3 zone by the Rockets. Sienna Scott to Abby Keichus. Lobs it over to Anna Butel in the corner left side. Adjusts, puts up the three. It is no good. Rebound taken away by Kate Schaefer. She'll leave it for Eva Eastlick with 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Eastlick, top of the key, goes over to Kate Schaefer. Dumps it inside to Molly. Easy layup. That is her 7th point. 16-3 now, and Eddyville-Blakesburg is threatening to make this a runaway early on. Keichus goes to Natalie Collins. Collins, and threw it right into the hands of Molly Schaefer. Goes down to Eastlick. Eastlick drives in, leaves it for Helm. Might have traveled. Actually, that was Kate Schaefer. She's got her 4th point. That's 18-3. 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here is Keichus. Over to Hannah Duncan, 3 seconds. Boy, I don't think the Panthers know it. And the ball is loose, and they don't even get a shot off. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Eddyville-Blakesburg 18, Knoxville 3. You're listening to Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
Service you expect from people you trust. People's Bank.
Describe a great business banker. Jared, you go first.
Someone who's a great listener.
I agree, Jared. Kevin, what do you think?
Definitely someone you trust.
Totally. Both are so important. Sometimes you need someone to run the numbers.
And someone who understands the challenges you face as a business owner.
And someone who will get things done without a lot of red tape.
And someone who knows your community.
That sounds just like what we do at People's Bank.
It's exactly what we do.
I guess it makes total sense why we've had the same goal since we opened 25 years ago. Provide service you expect from people you trust.
That's exactly right, Janice. People's Bank has locations in Knoxville, Pleasantville, Lacona, Milo, Indianola, Carlisle, Seymour, and coming soon in 2024, Sheraton. Member FDIC.
18-3 as we start the second quarter of play here in Knoxville. Panthers trying to slow things down, but so far Eddyville has not been slowed down much at all as the Rockets have a 15-point lead to start this game. Underway in the second quarter, Keichus has it over to Hannah Duncan. Duncan now right side, goes to the baseline to Sienna Scott, out to Abby, over to Addie Duncan, top of the key. And she threw it right by Sienna Scott and out of bounds. And when they try to do, and when they get the passes that's overthrown or to their left or right, it's just been kind of a very rocky, to say the least, start for Knoxville offensively. Here is Kate Schaefer with the ball over to Eastlick, or make that Helm back to Schaefer. Kate Schaefer, top of the key, looks around, goes to Molly. She is wide open for a three, no good. Rebound, but put back up and good by Kaylee Helm. That's her 5th point. And she'll have opportunity for a 3-point play. Foul went on Sienna Scott. That is her 2nd, team's 1st of the half. Well, here comes Ayla Williams into the game. We'll see how she can do. The 5'11 freshman has barely played this year because of an injury she suffered to her hand in the before Christmas as Eastlick, or make that Helm, hits the free throw. So Knoxville will have it. 21-3. Here's a three by Hannah Duncan. It's no good. Rebound taken away by Kaylee Helm. And we're going the other way. Helm sends it over to Eastlick. Eastlick now to Kate Schaefer, top of the key, or make that baseline. Schaefer now Works it back outside to Molly Schaefer, over to Helm, inside to Wagaman, and she is fouled from behind. It's going to go on Ayla Williams. That is her first, team second of the half. Inbounding will be Kate Schaefer on the O of Knoxville. Lobs it into Wagaman. Wagaman over to Kate, puts up a 19-footer. It's way off the mark, but twin sister Molly rebounds it right there on the other end for her 9th point. 23-3. This game is really threatening to be a blowout if Knoxville doesn't do something quick. Here is Hannah Duncan, gets it into Ayla Williams, falls down, and then they're going to call a travel. Yeah, they will. An unfortunate travel, and Ayla was doing the right thing. She was trying to get it to Addie Duncan, who was really open out on the left side, but they just call her for the unfortunate travel, and it'll turn it back over to Eddyville. With 6:33 remaining in the second quarter. Now here's Kaylee Helm with it, dumps it inside. Back to Kaylee Helm, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Hannah Duncan. She'll bring it up across midcourt. Hannah drives into the lane, will scoop, no good. Rebound is tied up between Wagaman and Anna Anderson. It will go to the Rockets. Here comes Natalie Collins and Anna Butel back in as Ayla Williams and Anna Anderson will get a rest. Ayla cracked a smile, so she must, I'm sure she's glad she's finally able to play and to be out there. Here's Eastlick with the ball. Eastlick, logo, now goes over to Kate Schaefer inside to Wagaman and scores easily again. 6 points for Aaliyah Wagaman. 25-3 now the score. Kaichis has it on 2-3 zone. Here is Addie Duncan with it on the right side. Addie now hands it back to Anna Butel. Butel now over to Natalie Collins. Nearly lost it. Had to go back and get it. Gets it to Duncan once again. Addie now cross courts it to Anna. Anna on the left side. Throws it back over to Hannah Duncan now on the right side. Back over to Butel, and she had to go over her head. Now, the zone defense, that's one of the ways to kind of break that zone is, you know, get them going side to side, but the pass has got to be there. Here is Helm with the ball. Helm gets it out to Kate Schaefer. Schaefer back to Helm on the left side into, out of bounds. It looks like they're going to call a foul.
Yeah.
And Hannah Duncan doesn't believe it. And a technical foul on who?
Matt Richart.
Okay, they're going to get Anna Butel actually on the foul. So that's her first. And Matt Richard, I believe, he must have said something because the referee rung him up immediately.
Quick. Yeah.
And that's the 4th foul on Knoxville this quarter. Molly Schaefer at the free throw line misses the first one. She is actually the better of the two twins at free throw shooting. 66% actually leads the team in that department. She has 10 points right now, coming off a 28-point, 4-rebound, 3-assist performance in a 75-50 victory over Sheraton on Tuesday. That's Sheraton they beat by 25, folks. Like we said, this Eddyville team has been steamrolling opponents except for one time. 3-second violation called on Eddyville. So the Rockets turn it back over to Knoxville. 5:07 remaining in the first half. 26-3 is your score. Eddyville has been controlling this one from the outset. Now here is Abby Kaichis, just lobs up into the lane and could not get it. Now here comes Kate Schaefer with the ball inside to Wagaman, puts up the shot and in. Aaliyah Wagaman with her 8th point. Timeout again called by Matt Richard. 4:46 remaining in the first half. 28-3. Knoxville trailing Eddyville. This is Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
As a wise man once said, you'll always be remembered by your haircut. Think about what a bad haircut could do to your image. Don't trust just anyone with your haircut. Come see me at the Knoxville Barbershop. Hi, this is Paige. Knoxville Barbershop is a full-service professional barbershop. Walk-ins is the only way we do it around here, so pop on in today and get the cut you're looking for. Knoxville Barbershop, where friendly service is always in style, located in downtown Knoxville.
Come see my mama at the barbershop.
The start of the new year is the perfect time to turn a new page on your health. Hi, I'm Dr. Ryan Laughlin, a family medicine physician at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. If you've been putting off your annual checkups, especially for immunizations, screenings, and chronic disease management, make it your New Year's resolution to wait no longer. As you age, your health needs change, as do your recommended screenings for breast, cervical, colorectal, and lung cancers. Take care of your health today. To schedule your appointment at the Knoxville Hospital Clinic, call 641-842-7211.
Back here at Knoxville High School as the Panthers trailing 28-3 to Eddyville-Blakesburg. Knoxville has it. Here is Hannah Duncan with the ball. Drives in, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound again to Eddyville. And it's been one and done for Knoxville tonight on the offensive end. Kate Schaefer has the ball top of the key. Goes to Wagaman. In between the rings she is. Now she'll fire it over to Kate Schaefer. Dumps it inside to Molly. Give and go. Missed it, but a foul on Knoxville. And that will go on. It's going to go on Addie Duncan. That is her first and team's fifth. So free throws from here on out for Eddyville in this first half. Molly Schaefer, 10 points, 1 of 2 from the line, hits that one. Lineup for Knoxville right now is Addie Duncan, Natalie Collins, Hannah Duncan, Anna Butel, and Abby Kaichis as Schaefer makes them both. She's got 12 points on the night, 4:05 remaining. It's 30-3 Eddyville. Panthers have yet to score in this second quarter. Here is Abby Kaichis, puts it up. No, but she gets fouled that time. And a little bit of a Bronx cheer from some of the Knoxville fans.
The hard part is we've struggled to penetrate a little bit. We haven't given them a lot to call on our end yet, Derek. That's
right.
That's the difficult part.
Abby Kaichis breaks the seal on the scoring in this quarter. And she gets her first point and the first point for Knoxville in this quarter. And the second one on the way, and she missed that one. And rebound to the Rockets. With it is Kate Schaefer across midcourt. Schaefer looks left, goes right. Now inside to Molly Schaefer, back outside to Kate, around the perimeter. Nearly stolen by Hannah Duncan. She got a finger on it and tipped it out of bounds. Kading Properties Instant Radio Update. Good one going on in Indianola. Indians lead Norwalk 30-24 at halftime. Here's Wagaman inside to Kate, or make that Molly Schaefer, and I don't know how you stop that. She's got 14 points right now. 32-4. And here's almost a steal. Natalie Collins has it out to Anna Butel. She'll put up the runner, and good. Anna Butel has 5 of Knoxville's 6. And the Panthers score their first field goal this first quarter. Wagaman has the ball in between the rings. Fires a pass inside to Molly or Kate Schaefer, and that was a beautiful pass. And 6 points for Kate Schaefer. 34-6. Now here's Kaichis with the ball in between the rings over to Butel left side. Drives in, and she is fouled. Sandwiched in between her and a couple of Eddyville players. Kate Schaefer gets her first foul. Team second of the quarter. Comes Anna Anderson off the bench, replacing Natalie Collins. 2:55 remaining in the first half. It is 34-6. Eddyville with the lead over Knoxville. Kaichis, top of the key, goes to Addie Duncan. Duncan now with Hannah right beside her. She chooses not to go that way. Over to Butel, top of the key. Butel fires it in and over the outstretched hands of Hannah Duncan. 34-6, 2:41 remaining in the second quarter. In case you missed it, presented by the McKay Group. No Brittany Baycorn tonight, away on a volleyball assignment. So her service is not happening tonight. Here is Schaefer to Wagaman, puts it up and in. 10 points for Aaliyah Wagaman, 36-6. Now here comes Kaichis, top of the key. Kaichis goes to Hannah Duncan. She'll take the three. Short rebound taken away by the Rockets. Kate Schaefer brings it across midcourt. Schaefer with Addie Duncan on her. That is a huge size disadvantage for Addie. Here's Wagaman inside. Lost it, got it back over to Molly Schaefer around the helm. Kaylee Helm drives towards the baseline. Now back outside to Ava Eastlick. Eastlick now working around the perimeter. Will back up for a three try and no good. Rebound by Wagaman. Back up, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Kaylee Helm for her 8th point. Panthers will need to regroup big time at halftime. Here is Abby Kaichis. Gets it outside to Hannah Duncan. Fakes a three. Will drive in. Will put up the runner. No good. Rebound. Anna Anderson right there to clean it up. Good job by Anna to get that rebound put back for her first two. 38-8 now the score. Here is Eastlick with the ball. Eastlick goes towards the left side. Dumps it inside to Molly Schaefer, and she is fouled going to the basket. And we'll go on Abby Kaichis. That'll be her first. Molly Schaefer at the free throw line for her 15th point. Kading Properties Instant Radio Update. Pella Christian leading Grandview Christian 42-8. Grandview Christian is not quite like the boys team there. Schaefer makes them both. Here is Addie Duncan with it on the right side. Duncan now hands back to Collins. Natalie now tipped away and out of bounds. He'll stay with Knoxville with 56 seconds left, 21 on the shot clock. Hannah dumps it into Natalie Collins on the baseline. Back to Duncan. Hannah now will send it over to Addie on the left side. Drives the baseline. Gets it over to Hannah. Puts it up. No good. Got her own rebound. And she is fouled. So HD will go to the free throw line for a couple. Foul's going to go on Wagaman. That'll be her second, team's third. And Hannah Duncan at the free throw line, who's had an outstanding season so far, up to 82% now. And she rattles that one in for her first points of the night. First substitution for Eddyville tonight, and it is Chloe Lyon, a 6-foot junior. And Hannah, she's got blood on her knee. I can see it dripping down, so they're going to get the trainer to take care of that. And looks like Anna Butel is going to get the the final free throw, because it's going to take a little while for them to stop the bleeding on Hannah's knee. So Anna Butel will be at the free throw line. Misses on the front or on the end of that one. And now a tie-up, and that'll go right back to Knoxville. 43 seconds remaining. Panthers get it on the possession turn. Inbounding is Abby Kaichis. Kaichis goes out to Addie Duncan on the left side baseline. Gets it over to Abby again on the right side. Now she'll send it over and way over the head of Anna Butel. So Eddyville will have it with 34.7 seconds remaining, so shot clock will be off. And Eastlick will bring it up across the logo. Eastlick goes to Kate Schaefer. Now to Molly Schaefer up top. Goes over to Wagaman. Wagaman on the left side. Over to Lyon. Now around to Molly Schaefer. To Eastlick. Eastlick over to Helm. And Helm drains along too. 10 points for Kaylee Helm. 6 seconds remaining. Addie Duncan goes to Abby Kaichis. 2 seconds. 1, 3 on the way for Abby. Short, and that's the end of the first half. Nightmare first half for Knoxville, to say the least. Eddyville-Blakesburg has it on complete control. 42-9. This is Knoxville basketball. We will come back for the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show on KNIA.
At Community First Credit Union, we want you to earn more for your savings. For limited time only, with a minimum of only $1,000, open a 13-month certificate account at 5.35% APY. That is a 13-month certificate account at 5.35% APY. Come on, call or stop by your local branch to start earning more with your money. Because at C First, together is better. APY is annual percentage yield. Rates subject to change at any time. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
Oh, right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call me, Jay Olson, here at State Farm, 842-2161.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Back here at Knoxville, you're listening to the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm and home store should be. A nightmare first half, to say the least, for the Panthers as they were outscored in that second half of play by a score of 24 to, or in the second quarter, 24-6 after being down 18-3 after the first 8 minutes of play, and Knoxville trails 42-9. Let's go inside the numbers presented by H&R Block. And for Eddyville, 16 points already for Molly Schaefer, 6 from Kate Schaefer, 10 from Kaylee Helm, and 10 from Aaliyah Wagaman. If you would have told me that Ava Eastlick, their second leading scorer at 17.2 points per game, would be shut out of any points, I would have thought, all right, Knoxville was probably in this game. But when Knoxville does not have arguably its best athlete on the court, and the Panthers are just not getting anything offensively, Trent, it's a struggle.
Yeah, definitely. We're not getting anything offensively, really, and then for Eddyville to have as many, what a pretty easy shots in the paint, right? A lot of really good looks against that box and one. They really kind of shredded that and had their way in that first quarter, mid-second quarter, and then got looks from a ton of good looks inside 8 feet. That's why they're sitting where they are.
Looking at statistics, and they'll bear why this is 42-9. Knoxville 3 for 16 from the field. 16 for 25 is Eddyville. Panthers 2 of 4 from free throw. Eddyville 8 for 11. Eddyville is out rebounding the Panthers 17-7. Knoxville has 11 turnovers, 9 points. That's not going to win you very many games. Eddyville has committed just 5 turnovers. That was Inside the Numbers, presented by H&R Block, your small business service experts. When we come back, we'll have more on tonight's Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show on 95.3 KNIA.
Keeping your family comfortable does not have to be expensive. Keeping your home comfort system running at peak performance can save you hundreds of dollars each year, and changing filters is something that is simple and inexpensive. New high-efficiency heating and cooling systems can save your family even more. Brookwood Incorporated is Knoxville's exclusive Lennox dealer, and it's Save certified. Call 842-4315. That's 842-4315 for Brookwood Incorporated in Knoxville.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is now Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like Hy-Vee Fuel Savings, plus save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Hy-Vee Butter, Hy-Vee Perks price $2.98, bananas, Hy-Vee Perks price 39 cents a pound, and family-sized General Mills cereal, Hy-Vee Perks price just $3.99. Make the switch or sign up and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Back here at Knoxville High School on the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show. 42-9 is the score, with Knoxville trailing Eddyville-Blakesburg here at the halftime break. The Panthers are without the services tonight of Brittany Baycorn at a volleyball thing this weekend. And again, volleyball is her first love. She's going to Tulsa next year to play at the Division I level. And this is something they knew about before the season even started. In fact, she missed the second Eddyville game last year because of a volleyball commitment that she has. I'm not sure if it's with her traveling team or if it's a camp or what's going on. But they know that that's her first love. So as you said, Trenton, in pregame, to keep her on the team, you allow her to do this. And Knoxville is struggling. It's not because of that. There's a lot of things that Knoxville is not doing correctly to be down 42-9. Let's take a look at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Other action, PCM is defeating Perry at the end of the third quarter, 42-14. Halftime score, it's Pella Christian 42, Grandview Christian 8. And Pella, at the end of the third quarter, leads Newton by a score of 49-31. Last check in halftime, Indianola leading Norwalk. There's a surprise a little bit there. That's an all Warren County battle, 30-24 in that one. Here it is 42-9. Knoxville with the deficit to Eddyville-Blakesburg. That was the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher, Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. Stay tuned in between games. We'll have the induction ceremony of the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction class. A 2024 class is going in and was at the luncheon earlier in the day at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. And you talk about some stories from the 1981 volleyball team. I did not realize. Now, the Panther Pit is an awesome thing. The kids do an incredible job of supporting their friends and their schoolmates. But the Knoxville volleyball team had their own cheering section back then called the Volley Mafia. And it was, and if you weren't a part of the Volley Mafia, you were an outcast. But volleyball back then, in those days in Knoxville, was appointment time. Sure. Over at what is the former middle school gymnasium. And head coach at that time, Kurt Froyen, spoke of just the sheer volume of noise that would be in that gymnasium. And that team went for 5 straight seasons without losing a home match.
Wow.
And
that's solid.
The run that he put together with that team back in the 80s and 90s probably will never be matched. Now, Molly Kaichis has done an incredible job of getting Knoxville volleyball back to, not just competitive, but, playing for, spots at a state tournament. Hasn't broke through just yet, but it's good to see volleyball back, as a more than just relevant, a sport that is starting to get a little more respected now around the state of Iowa. Here it is, 42-9 on the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show. When we return, we will have the third quarter. You've been listening to the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show, what a farm and home store should be. Third quarter is next on KNIA.
Hi, I'm Joe Cunningham with Cunningham Financial Services. My family and I are proud to make Knoxville our home. Great things are happening in our community. New developments, new and innovative schools, a booming manufacturing economy, and most of all, the great people. Give us a call at 828-6173 or stop by 305 East Main to Cunningham Financial Services, your retirement headquarters.
Securities offered through Securities America Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through U.S. Advisors Wealth Management, Cunningham Financial Services. U.S. Advisors and Securities America companies are separate entities.
Are you ready to elevate your home's curb appeal? Look no further than Prestigious Roofing Exteriors, your trusted choice for all things roofing and siding. At Prestigious, we specialize in metal roofing, shingle roofing, and flat roofing to suit your style and needs. Whether it's a roofing repair or a complete exterior makeover, we've got you covered, literally. When you choose Prestigious, you choose quality, reliability, and a commitment to excellence. Call us today at 641-205-2366 for a free estimate, because your home deserves the very best. Prestigious Roofing and Exteriors, where quality meets prestige.
Back here at Knoxville High School as we get set for the third quarter of play. Again, Knoxville just has some work to do. And, well, essentially, you win the 4-minute segments of this quarter, Trent. You're probably not going to come back and win this game. Let's, be realistic here. But you can still win the third quarter, win the half, and make it a little bit more respectable.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you've got to break that thing down into chunks, right? What sort of things do you want to build on and do better here? I'm sure they talked and identified some things there at halftime. And do those things in spurts, right? 2-minute increments, chip away. Then you win the third quarter, you win the fourth quarter, and just come out of here with some things to take into practice going into next week.
42-9 is the score as we get ready to start the third quarter of play. And the Panthers, or actually Rockets, will start out with the ball here in this third quarter. Underway in the third quarter, Ava Eastlick will have it. Eastlick goes right under the board to Helm. She missed a shot badly. Rebound chased down by Anna Anderson. Both teams are original starters on the court. Abby Kaichis has it now over to Addie Duncan. Duncan now looks, trying to find someone, goes to Anna Anderson. Anna now works it around the perimeter, goes to Anderson on the high post, and she threw it away. She wanted to go to Addie Duncan, but Molly Schaefer, just a little bit out of her sight, snuck in and stole it away. Now Kate Schaefer has the ball, hands it off to Helm. Kaylee Helm dumps it, and stolen away by Anna Anderson. Anna with it on the dribble, and she lost it out of bounds. Just lost it off the front of her shoe. So the Panthers turn it back over again. Here almost a minute gone in the third quarter. Ava Eastlick with it on the logo. Eastlick goes left side. Now over to Helm. Kaylee Helm goes to the right side and threw it away off of Leah Wagaman's hand. So both teams beginning third quarter a little bit sloppy. And with Eddyville, you would think, okay, we're up by 30 some odd points. Sometimes the play does get a little ragged for the team that's up big in the second quarter, right? In the second half. Here is Addie Duncan with it. Duncan goes to Hannah. Hannah will drive the baseline, has an open look, and scores. HD just took advantage of that, scores her third point of the night, and it's now 42-11. Panther deficit at 31. Here is Eastlick. She'll leave it for Wagaman, puts it up, missed the shot, and rebound to Anna Anderson. I'll give Anna credit on that as she adjusted the shot for Wagaman. Over to Hannah Duncan, and Hannah gets fouled by Kaylee Helm. Helm, her first foul, team's first of the quarter. And Abby Kaichis will be on the first L of Knoxville to trigger in. She'll get it out to Addie Duncan. Catch and shoot. Three is off the front of the rim. And the rebound to Eddyville. Kate Schaefer has it as she's wheeling down the court across midcourt. Now stops, goes to Ava Eastlick on the right side. Eastlick back to Molly Schaefer. Around to Helm. Dumps it inside to Wagaman. Puts it up and in. Aaliyah Wagaman with 12 points makes it 44-11. Dangerously close to running clock now here in this second half. Here's Hannah Duncan on the right side. Duncan towards the baseline, cut off on a double team, goes to Addie. Addie now cross-courts it to Anna Butel left side. Anna now back over to Hannah on the right side, drives the baseline, sends it over to Butel, catch and shoot three, splash down, Anna Butel. 8 points for Anna. She's had a pretty nice night shooting when she gets open, and it's 44-14, 5:16 remaining in the third quarter. Kate Schaefer has the ball on the right side, dumps it inside, and who was there but Addie Duncan to yank it away. Kaichis now with the ball. Kaichis gaining speed towards the baseline, lifts it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Kate Schaefer. Schaefer sends it down court to Aaliyah Wagaman on the baseline. Over to Molly Schaefer, and it's out of bounds. Molly pulled her hands back thinking a Knoxville player had touched it, but the official said nope. And so Knoxville will get the ball. 4:50 remaining, third quarter. Here comes Kaichis hitting the logo, goes to Anna Butel. Butel on the left side. Butel into the lane, gets it out to Hannah Duncan. Hannah now drives, goes over to Anna. Now Butel finds Abby Kaichis up top, around to Addie Duncan, back to Kaichis. She'll take the long three. It's no good. Rebound to Eddyville. Wagaman gets it. She'll clear to Kate Schaefer across midcourt. Schaefer to Wagaman. And a timeout called by Tony Fenton. Full timeout called by Eddyville-Blakesburg. 4:18 remaining in this third quarter. 44-14 is the score. We are back with the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
Are you ready to give your home a fresh, vibrant look? Look no further than Knoxville Farm and Home. And exciting news, introducing brand new Valspar paint selection. Say goodbye to dull wools and hello to a burst of color and style. Valspar paint selection offers a wide array of colors and finishes to suit your unique taste and personality. Whether you're going for a modern, classic, or trendy look, they've got the perfect Valspar paint for you. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is now Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like Hy-Vee Fuel Savings, plus save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Hy-Vee Fresh Ground Beef. Hy-Vee Perks price, $2.99 a pound in a 3-pound roll. Hy-Vee Shredded Cheese, Hy-Vee Perks price, $1.99. And Hy-Vee Chicken Noodle or Tomato Soup, Hy-Vee Perks price, just 59 cents. Make the switch or sign up and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Back here at Knoxville and the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth. And Eddyville turns it over immediately right out of that timeout. Coach Tony Fenton, I'm sure, called a play out of that huddle, and I don't think the play was to go have a pass go through Molly Schaefer's hands and out of bounds. Here's Hannah Duncan for a three. It's way off the mark. That barely hit the net. And here comes Molly Schaefer with it over to Eastlick. She'll take a long three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound to Anna Anderson. It is stunning that Eastlick has no points tonight. She is their second leading scorer. Here is Hannah Duncan with the ball, and she gets called for traveling. Kind of stutter step before she hit the ball hit the floor. Here comes Sienna Scott into the contest, replacing Anna Anderson. Lineup for the Panthers, Sienna Scott. Make that Natalie Collins, Hannah Duncan, Abby Kaichis, and Anna Butel. Eddyville with the ball, 3:37 remaining in the third quarter. Rockets up by 30, 44-14. Wagaman over to Eastlick. Fakes a three, drives the baseline. Runner is no good. And Sienna Scott gets the board. Clears to Abby Kaichis. Kaichis across midcourt. Approaches top of the key. Goes to Hannah Duncan. Catch and shoot three. No good there. Rebound taken away by the Rockets. Molly Schaefer brings it up. Goes to twin sister Kate. Now around to Helm. Dumps it inside to Molly. Puts it up. Can't get that. Battle for the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. And Hannah Duncan somehow comes out with it. And she'll clear it to Abby Kaichis. Good hustle there and dig it in there by HD on that one. Here is Abby Kaichis. Stops top of the key. Goes to Natalie Collins. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Over to the baseline. Now to Butel. Butel tries to fire somewhere. Over to Hannah Duncan inside. Now back outside to Natalie Collins. A three is short. Rebound right in the hands of Hannah Duncan. Can't get the shot to fall, and rebound to Wagaman. 2.5 remaining in the third quarter. Here comes Molly Schaefer. Dumps it out to Kate. Around to Eastlick. Ava Eastlick around to Wagaman inside. And that's about the second or third time they have either overshot Wagaman or she's just not been able to reach the ball.
Yeah, doing a nice job. Interior defense, sticking to that offensive player in there a little bit better. Cutting down on those passing angles, and we've seen them turn the ball over trying to fire that thing inside. Definitely not as easy here in the third quarter.
Timeout called by Knoxville. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, give you a UCS Healthcare update or game reset. It's been all Eddyville from the start tonight, 44-14. The foul situation, just one foul in this third quarter, and that was by Eddyville-Blakesburg. Knoxville with 3 timeouts. I thought they took 3 60s already.
I don't remember.
Eddyville has only taken 1 timeout, so 2 60s and 2 30s. UCS Healthcare, if you're a partner in Total Health, located in Knoxville, Ankeny, and West Des Moines. Stay tuned. We will have the Knoxville High School Hall of Fame induction ceremonies live right here on 95.3 KNIA. Joe Cunningham and staff get set to bring the inductees out there. It'll be immediately following the game. We'll take a very brief break and then go right into the ceremony. Knoxville will have it coming out of the timeout. Panthers will bring it up with Abby Kaichis. Pink shoes, and I mean bright pink shoes tonight. Abby top of the key. She'll take the three. It's short, and the rebound to Eddyville as it goes out of bounds. So the Rockets will have it. Here comes Eastlick with the ball. Eastlick goes to Kate Schaefer. Schaefer dumps it inside to Helm, and she misses the shot. Rebound to Addie Duncan. Goes to Abby Kaichis. Kaichis across midcourt. Kaichis drives to the hole, gets it out to Addie Duncan, fakes a three, drives in, and is taken away by Eastlick. She wanted to go to Natalie Collins. Down court to Molly Schaefer, and coming down there, high speed was Hannah Duncan to whack it out of Schaefer's grasp and smack it into the KHS logo on the wall. Now here is Kate Schaefer to trigger in, does to Helm. Kaylee Helm back outside to Molly Schaefer. Now back to Helm. Helm on the baseline, drives in, puts it inside. Wagaman was going to get it, and it ended up in the hands of Hannah Duncan. Duncan now with it on the right side. Looks around, goes to Sienna Scott. Now to Abby Kaichis. Over to Hannah. HD goes to the baseline, puts up the 10-footer, no good. Rebound, ping-pongs around. Addie Duncan gets it. Duncan now on the left side, goes to Abby Kaichis. Kaichis now to Duncan. Hannah drives in, and she just threw it up at the rim to try to get a foul. Nothing's called. And meanwhile, Knoxville steals the ball and then is called for over and back. And Addie looked over at the referee and said, yeah, it was. Not going to complain about the hustle. Right. I mean, Addie just goes at that. Is just a bulldog on defense, or what Hannah says is an annoying little bug. Here is Ava Eastlick, and finally she's on the board. She's probably thinking, man, took me long enough. 47-14. Here is Kaichis with 40 seconds remaining in the third. Out to Hannah Duncan. Goes to Addie. She'll take the three ball. No good. Rebound to Eddyville. Helm with it. Gets it to Wagaman. She'll advance it across timeline. Goes to Eastlick. Ava Eastlick will spot up for a three. Banking no good. Rebound is chased down by Natalie Collins. She'll return it to Abby Kaichis. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Shot clock off. Kaichis approaches top of the key. She'll go right side over to Hannah Duncan. HD takes one. And three, splash down for HD. There's the first HD three of the night. And that'll end the third quarter of play. With the score, Eddyville-Blakesburg 47, Knoxville 17. You're listening to Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics radio broadcast booth on KNIA. Hey.
When you file with your H&R Block Advisors Small Business Certified Tax Pro, you'll also receive these services at no charge. Get an accurate view of your business performance and financial standing through income statements and see how analyzing or potentially changing your entity structure could affect your tax situation. You can rest easy with our 100% accuracy guarantee and year-round support. So schedule a free consultation and keep your business on the right path with H&R Block. Stop by your local H&R Block offices in Knoxville, Newton, and Sheraton today to learn more.
Hi, Drew Scott here, and I'm Jonathan Scott, reminding you that life's better with a renter's policy from American Family Insurance. Design your own affordable renter's policy based on what you want to protect, at home and on the go. Because no two renters are alike, just like no two brothers are alike. Yeah, American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Chris Utar, agent, or Emma Ratliff, sales unit manager at 673-8965 today.
Back here at Knoxville High School inside the Knoxville Hospital and Clinics radio broadcast booth, 47-17. Eddyville-Blakesburg with the lead over Knoxville. Panthers actually outscored Eddyville 8-5 in that third quarter. So there you go, one third quarter. Let's see if Knoxville can win the fourth quarter here. Here is Natalie Collins fumbled it, got it back over to Butel, and she fired it right into the waiting arms of Kate Schaefer. Gets it down to Eastlick, dumps it inside to Wagaman. Nice steal by Anna Anderson. Boy, Anna has played pretty well the last couple of games, really being aggressive here lately. Here's Collins, lobs it to Anna Butel on the left side. Anna inside to Anna Anderson, puts it up, good! How about that? The Anna to Anna connection, and Anderson gets the points. Butel gets the assist. 47-19. Now here's Helm with the ball. Helm, top of the key to Schaefer. Here's Molly Schaefer. Works it around to Eastlick. She'll fire up a three. No good. Rebound. Popped into the hands of Hannah Duncan. Duncan with it across midcourt. Hannah now stops. Gets it to Natalie Collins, left side. Inside to Hannah. Stops. Puts it up over Wagaman. Can't get it to go in. Rebound to the Rockets. Here's Eastlick with the ball. Goes over to Kate Schaefer. One dribble now to Eastlick on the left side. Lobs it inside to Molly Schaefer. Cross the timeline over to Helm. Inside, and the ball knocked out of bounds. And again, Anna Anderson right there. Their hands messing everything up. Addie Duncan will replace Anna Butel in the lineup. 6:30 remaining in the game. 47-19, Eddyville on top of Knoxville. Molly Schaefer will lob it into Wagaman. Wagaman back to Schaefer on the baseline. Gets it out to Eastlick on the right side. Eastlick over to Helm. Inside to Molly Schaefer. Back to Kate. Over to Eastlick. 6 seconds to shoot. Kate Schaefer up. Oh, and a foul on Knoxville. Sandwiched between Anna Anderson and Abby Kaichis was Kate Schaefer, and they're going to get Abby on that one. Her second, team's first of the quarter. And the first foul on Knoxville of the half. Did not foul in that third quarter. Kate Schaefer will trigger it in. Gets it to Helm. Now to Schaefer. She'll lob it out to Molly. Inside to Wagaman, and Anna Anderson gets called for the foul. Wagaman just got too deep, and Anna really didn't have much of a choice. That's her second, and team's second of the quarter. Aaliyah Wagaman at the free throw line. 12 points tonight for her. And she missed that one badly. Ayla Williams and Sienna Scott return to the lineup. Natalie Collins and Anna Anderson will check out. So it's a weird lineup. Again, no Brittany Baycorn tonight due to a volleyball commitment they knew well in advance of tonight. And missed on the second one by Wagaman. Now Kaichis will bring it up. So you got 4 freshmen and a junior out there for Knoxville. Very young lineup for the Panthers. Here is Hannah Duncan, the only junior out there. Gets it into Sienna Scott, right through her hands, but Ayla Williams has it out to Kaichis. Kaichis now to Hannah. She'll take the three. It is in and out. Boy, that was halfway in the hole and could not go down. Rockets has it. Eastlick over to Kate Schaefer. Under the basket to Molly. Puts it up and in. That's Molly Schaefer's first points of the second half. She's got 18 total, 49-19, with 5.5 remaining in the game. Kaichis now has it, and knocked away by Molly Schaefer. Well, both the Schaefer twins understand Brittany Baycorn's situation. They are both volleyball players, too. They, I believe, both have committed to UNI. They are juniors, so the South Central Conference gets to enjoy them next year as well. Not only are they good players, they're good kids, too. I got a chance to meet both of them last summer after one of the softball games, and Brittany knows them very well and is good friends with them as well. Here is Hannah Duncan with it. Duncan towards the baseline, right side. Over to Addie Duncan on the left side. Addie will spot up, can't get the shot to fall. Now out to Hannah. Hannah will drive in, will put it up, and good! Boy, she split the defense there. Good job there by HD to get her 8th point. Hannah just found a little opening and squirted through it. Now here is Kate Schaefer with the ball. Kate dumps it into Wagaman. Out to Helm. Back inside to Wagaman. Turns, fires, and couldn't get it. Rebound to Sienna Scott. Abby Keiches pushes the ball down to Hannah Duncan on the right side. Hannah back to Addie, around to Abby. Back to Addie, top of the key. Fakes inside, goes to Hannah. 3 on the way. It is no good. Rebound is taken away by the Rockets. Kate Schaefer sends it all the way down to Molly Schaefer. Gets it to Lyon. Chloe Lyon back in the game. Now to Wagaman. And it is stolen away by Abby, but then Wagaman gets it back. And then they're going to tie each other up. And he'll stay with Eddyville. 4:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. 49-21. Eddyville-Blakesburg has had control the whole game. Now here is a catch and shoot by Molly Schaefer from 3. No good. Rebound is out of bounds as Abby Keiches just let it roll out of bounds. Knoxville will get it on the inbound. Again, stay tuned for the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremonies coming up immediately following this game. Abby goes over to Addie Duncan. Addie drives into the lane, gets it out to Abby. Now to Hannah Duncan again, puts a shot up and might have got blocked. That was a shot well off, and Addie Duncan, I think in a little bit of frustration, commits a foul. That's going to be number 2 on Addie and third on Knoxville. Ava Eastlick back in the contest for Eddyville. Kaylee Helm across the timeline with it. Helm goes to Kate Schaefer, now to Molly on the left side. Goes out to Eastlick, top of the key, guarded by Abby Keiches. Eastlick goes to Molly Schaefer, baseline, guarded by Hannah Duncan, over to Helm. Inside, now back outside. Here is Eastlick with the ball to Molly Schaefer. 7 seconds to shoot. Schaefer drives in, lost it, and picked up by Addie Duncan. Duncan will lob it down to Ayla Williams, who will drive in, will lay it up. Oh, no, she didn't make it. But Ayla Williams will get a chance to score her first points of the year. Going to go on Wagaman. That is her third and team's first. Again, Ayla Williams has yet to play, she's hardly played at all this year. Has 1 rebound to her credit, and she finally gets on the scoreboard. How about that? Again, she had a little bit of a late start due to a hand injury early part of the season. Second one on the way. Good. Hey, how about that? Ayla Williams, 2 points, 49-23 is the score with 3:22 remaining in the game. Kading Properties Instant Radio Update. Pella easily over Newton, 69-44. Here is Kate Schaefer on the inside, and she traveled. Stolen by Anna Butel, but she traveled before Anna could get her hands on it. Matt Richards starting to empty his bench. Braylee Mason into the contest for the Panthers now. Braylee, a not often used player. Got in, I believe, a little bit Monday against Clark, right in the waning minutes. Now Braylee has the ball. She'll push up a 3. Oh, she got it! Rattled it in. Not a splash down, but it counts as 3 anyway. 49-26. Panthers trail by 23. Wagaman inside, and she leaves it short. Got her own rebound back, puts it up, and then she's going to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. That's going to go on Braylee Mason. That'll be her first foul, team's 4th. Wagaman at the free throw line. That is her 14th point of the night. Make it 15. 52-26. Panthers trailing by that number of 26 points. Now here is Abby Keiches with the ball. Goes out to Sienna Scott, around to Mason. Mason thought about the shot, but Schaefer came out to get her. Now Butel has the ball, drives, puts up the shot, and no good. Rebound to Eddyville. With it is Kaylee Helm. Down court to Molly Schaefer. She outruns everybody and scores easily for her 20th point. Now here's Butel on the other end. Lost it, got it back, juggled it around, goes over to Braylee Mason, and stolen away by Kate Schaefer, Molly Schaefer. Goes to Kate. Molly back over there. No good. Rebound taken away by Knoxville. And Abby Kaichis down court to Anna Butel, and she'll lay it up and in. 10 points for Anna Butel. And I think one of the teams, Tony Fenton just called a timeout to get some subs in. And Eddyville now finally emptying its bench. And that will put in Tegan Harder, also Kinley Lobrecht. Lainey Batterson is into the contest. And let's see. Peyton Kearney into the game for Knoxville now. She hasn't played in several games. Also, Bridget Liston into the contest, and a bank shot by Eddyville. Lainey Batterson gets her first 2 points. Aislinn Prevost also into the game. That pass was intended for and comes down with it by Lobrecht, and she scores. Kinsley Lobrecht with her first 2, and it's 58-28. So it's an all JV for the most part, except Sienna Scott. She's mainly a varsity sub. Liston with the missed shot. Rebound by Aislinn Prevost. She tried desperately to keep it in bounds, but couldn't. Lily Davis into the contest for Eddyville. 113 remaining in the game. Bringing it up is Emily Kirby. That's the other one I didn't miss. Lost the ball, got it back. Kirby to the basket, puts it up and in. Emily Kirby, her first 2. 60-28. 57 seconds remaining as Aislinn Prevost will hit the timeline. Prevost goes to Sienna Scott. Now to Bridget Liston, and that's going to be over and back. So the Panthers will turn it over with 44.4 seconds remaining. Inbounding is Lily Davis. She will get it to Emily Kirby. Kirby goes right side. Now to Batterson. Batterson to Kirby, puts up the shot and in. Emily Kirby, her 4th point, 62-28. And here comes Prevost. She hits the timeline. She'll go to Braylee Mason, pushes up a 3, in and out again. Well, she can get that thing up there, and it has a threat to go in. Kirby will bring it across the timeline. Kirby goes to Lily Davis, a 3, no good. Rebound is taken away by Peyton Kearney. Well, gets it stolen away from her, missed a shot, and that'll end the game. A complete nightmare from beginning to end for Knoxville as the Panthers fall 62-28 to Eddyville-Blakesburg. We will take a quick break and come back for the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremonies on KNIA.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust in Knoxville supports all the Marion County athletic teams and athletes competing this year. The values of hard work, sportsmanship, and perseverance will help them not only on the field, but in life for years to come. When you want these values in your automotive service, look no further than Raceway Tire and Exhaust, your one-stop auto headquarters located at 1318 West Bell Avenue in Knoxville, or at racewaytireandexhaust.com.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Back here at Knoxville, and let's go to the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremonies with our MC, Joe Cunningham.
All right, Panther fans and guests, we welcome you to the 19th annual Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony. In tonight's ceremony, we hope to inspire the Panthers of the present and future by speaking and honoring those from the past. We hope you enjoy tonight's honorees, another spectacular group that exemplifies the rich and impressive history of Knoxville athletics. After adding tonight's 4 new members, our school's Hall of Fame boasts 19 state champions, 42 first-team All-State athletes, 4 high school All-Americans, 8 Drake Relays champions, 9 NCAA All-Americans, 3 athletes who have qualified for the U.S. Olympic trials, a Heisman Trophy finalist, and an Olympian. Let's hear it for the Panther athletes of the past. Now, without further ado, let's look at this year's honorees. Our first inductee of the evening is Scott Hoke from the class of 1997. Scott was a four-sport athlete for the Panthers in the mid-1990s, finding success in each. He was a two-time All-Conference football player, a two-time All-Conference performer for the basketball team, but it's his accolades on the baseball diamond that place him in the Hall of Fame today. Hoke was a two-time All-Conference performer for the Panthers at second base and a fixture in the middle for 3 seasons. In his senior season, Scott was an offensive weapon, leading the team in hits, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, on-base percentage, and he led the squad with a .415 batting average. Defensively, he was equally impressive, where he won Golden Gloves in both his junior and senior seasons and led the team in saves, carrying a 1.05 ERA. Hoke was rewarded at the season's end when he was named first-team All-State in Class 3A and selected to play in the Iowa Baseball Coaches Association All-Star Game, representing the large school East. Following high school, he continued his education at Iowa Wesleyan College, where he played 3 seasons of baseball for the Tigers. Scott currently lives in Johnston with his wife Janet and their 2 children, Lily and Tyler. Panther fans, help me in welcoming to the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame from the class of 1997, All-State, Scott Hoke. Our next inductee comes to us from a golden era of Knoxville football. Bill Autry from the class of 1976 was a 3-year starter for the Panthers and a force up front during that span. Bill helped pace the Panthers to an overall record of 24-3 during those 3 years, highlighted by the undefeated season of 1975. His teams claimed conference titles in both 74 and 75, with Autry earning first-team All-Conference honors in both campaigns. Bill was a powerful guard for the offense, paving the way for 2 different 1,000-yard rushers in his senior season. On the defensive side of the ball, he was the defensive captain, calling the plays from his linebacker position. That defense pitched 9 shutouts in his 2 seasons with him in the middle. At the end of the 75 season, the honors rolled in for Bill. He was named co-captain, the team's outstanding lineman, and Class 3A All-State as an offensive guard. Autry was also named to the 1975 Prep Little All-American team. Following high school, Bill played football and baseball for Simpson College. His career took him to Garner, Iowa, where he coached football and girls basketball. He still holds the record for most coaching victories for the Garner football program. Bill currently lives in Coralville with his wife, Kathy. Panther fans, help me in welcoming to the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame from the class of 1976 All-State guard, Bill Autry. Up next, we have a legend from another great period in Knoxville history. Bob Tubby Vanderlinden was a multi-sport star for the Panthers in the mid-1940s, excelling in football, basketball, and track. In his junior and senior years of high school football, Bob's teams only lost 2 games, both to Iowa Power Newton. They claimed back-to-back conference titles, rolling through the league undefeated both years, winning by an average margin of over 20 points a game. Bob was named All-Conference both seasons and named to the All-State team as a center in 1946, his senior year. Vanderlinden was also impressive on the track. The Panther squads were conference champs in each of Bob's 4 years in school, and they claimed the 1946 Indoor State Championship his junior season. At that meet, Vanderlinden ran a leg on the 3rd-place 2-mile relay team. Following high school, Vanderlinden continued his career at Central College. There he was an all-conference performer for the football squad and was named the team's outstanding player in 1950. Bob would go on to a very successful coaching career in football and track at Iowa high schools, spending time in multiple districts, but most famously at Ankeny and Des Moines-Lincoln. In all, he coached football teams to 123 wins, including 5 undefeated seasons. On the track, his teams won 14 conference titles with multiple top finishes at the state track meet. Tragically, Bob lost his life in a plane crash in 1994, just 2 years following his retirement. Here to accept on his behalf are his 2 sons, Mark and Tom, and his brother, Dale. He's already been inducted into both the Iowa Football Coaches Hall of Fame and the Iowa Track Coaches Hall of Fame, and tonight we welcome him to ours as an athlete. Panther fans, help me in welcoming to the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame from the class of 1947, All-State, Bob Tubby Vanderlinden. Our final inductee of the night is the 1981 volleyball team. Coming off a state tournament trip in 1980, the expectations for the 81 season were sky high. The Panthers entered the season ranked number 1 in the large class. The Kurt Froyen coach squad didn't disappoint, rolling off a record 45 match victories, winning 110 games along the way. The Panthers ran off their 5th consecutive conference title, playing arguably the toughest schedule in Iowa. Among their 45 victories, 17 of their wins were against teams ranked top 10 in the state. In all, 22 of their victories were against top 20 teams. Their only regular season blemish was to the defending state champion Dubuque Senior, but 1 week later, the Panthers swept them at home. The Panthers opened the 81 state tournament with victories over Council Bluffs Jefferson and Cedar Rapids Washington to advance to the finals. In the finals, they lost a 3-1 heartbreaker to Davenport Central and brought home the runner-up trophy. Before announcing the members of the squad, here's a collective rundown of these 14 team members. By the time each of them had graduated over the next few years, all 14 members had been named All-Conference in volleyball. 10 of these players earned all-state honors in their careers. 9 of these ladies earned college scholarships for volleyball, including 5 who played at the Division I level. 4 of these team members have already been inducted into our Hall of Fame, and this evening we welcome them as a team. Team members were freshman Lisa Kuiper-Koppel, sophomore Christy Conway Caldwell, sophomore Elizabeth Haining Hadler, sophomore Jennifer Rankin Norman, and sophomore Holly Ward Shelford. From the junior class, Amy Davis Hoke, Lana Kuiper Smith, Katie Lavery Mitchell, there were 3 seniors unable to join us tonight: Tracy Ball, Angie Spohr, and Sue Fastenaw. But with us are seniors Tana Raleigh, Debbie DeWild McClung, and Rosie Miller Hamilton. They were coached by assistant coach Dan Steele, represented by Connie Davis, and head coach Kurt Froyen. Panther fans, please help me in welcoming to the Knoxville High School Athletic Hall of Fame your state runner-up 1981 volleyball team. We thank you so much for your attention during this time, fans and guests. Thank you for your attention. Again, congratulations to these inductees, and let's go Panthers.
And with that, that is your 2024 Knoxville Athletic Hall of Fame induction class. And when we return, we will come back for more of tonight's broadcast. You're listening to Knoxville Panther basketball on 95.3 KNIA.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust in Knoxville supports all the Marion County athletic teams and athletes competing this year. The values of hard work, sportsmanship, and perseverance will help them not only on the field, but in life for years to come. When you want these values in your automotive service, look no further than Raceway Tire and Exhaust, your one-stop auto headquarters located at 1318 West Bell Avenue in Knoxville, or at racewaytireandexhaust.com.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Are you looking for a change in a tax preparer this year? Are you looking for the value a CPA can provide? Then look no further. The professionals at Cron Russell CPA are accepting new clients. The years of experience the staff at Cron Russell CPA provide will give you more than just a completed tax return. They will give you the peace of mind you deserve. Feel free to drop off at 109 East Main Street in Knoxville or call 842-5821 to make an appointment with Don, Matt, or Angela. Cron Russell CPA. You see numbers, we see opportunities.
Hi, I'm Samantha Ollinger, and one of my favorite things to do is to help health insurance clients here at McKay Group. At McKay Group, we have a lot of choices so we can make sure you have the right health insurance plan from the right carrier and at a price that's affordable to you. And when something goes wrong, we're right here to take care of things. We treat you like a neighbor and a friend because that's what you are, a neighbor and a friend to McKay Group. I have worked at McKay Group for about 6 years now, and I love it. I love getting to help others in the local community. If you want to talk to me or one of my other people I work with, just pick up the phone and call McKay Group, 641-842-2135.
3 times each day, you can hear a full news magazine with local news stories, state news, area sports coverage, weather forecasts, and interview programs from people in your community. KNIA Radio brings you 2-hour-long news magazines at 7 a.m., noon, and 4 p.m., Monday through Friday. Stay in the know and listen to KNIA News on air on FM 94.3 and 95.3, online at KNIA-KRLS.com, or on the free KNIA mobile apps.
Back here at Knoxville High School, just a couple of housekeeping notes from the girls' game. Girls fell big tonight by a score of 62-28. The Armin Automotive Radio Key Play and Key Player of the game. Key Play of the game, we're going to give it to Hannah Duncan's little job inside where she really found a very small opening and laid it up and in the fourth quarter. Key Play of the game. You know, for her hustle, and really last couple of nights, Anna Anderson stepped into a starting role. Brittany Baycorn not here tonight because of a prior volleyball commitment, and Knoxville senior really did a nice job of coming in there and being aggressive as much as she could. So that's tonight's DeArmond Automotive Radio Key Play and Key Player of the game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Auto and DeArmondAuto.com. And when we come back, we will have tonight's pregame of Knoxville boys basketball. As unfun as that girls game was, this one could be a classic. We'll come back and preview that for you coming up right here on 95.3 KNIA.
Home sold, dreams delivered every day. Sundance Realty.
Experts have proven that a team effort produces a far better result than just one person. A team effort gives you experience that one person just can't match. It doesn't matter if you're talking about sports or business. It's that kind of team experience that sets the Sundance Realty apart from all other real estate offices.
Home sold, dreams delivered every day. Sundance Realty.
When you're in the market to buy a home, the Sundance team works together to find your dream home. Selling? That team works extra hard to find the perfect buyer for you. I'm Ryan Roberts. I'm inviting you to experience the Sundance Realty team. You will notice the difference. Sundance Realty in Knoxville, homes sold, dreams delivered every day.
Unsold, dreams delivered every day. Sundance Realty.
We'll be back here at Knoxville High School as we preview Knoxville versus Eddyville-Blakesburg in boys basketball. This is a Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Cunningham Financial Service. Joe Cunningham, investment advisor, Knoxville native, Knoxville committed, Knoxville strong. Knoxville comes in at 7-4 on the season, 6-2 in South Central Conference play, losing a tough one to Clark on Monday, 66-62. Landon Norris, 27 points on that game. Eddyville comes in 11-3, 9-2 in the conference, and blasted Sheraton on Tuesday, 90-56. Brent, this is a classic down at Eddyville back on January 2nd. This one might be just as fun, but the Panthers are going to have – this is a must-win for Knoxville now, here on out, to get their goal of clinching a conference title.
Yeah, probably, I think every conference game from here on out is probably a must-win for all of those teams at the top, because somebody will probably go through and not lose another one to clinch that conference title. Some good basketball teams up there at the top, and so got to be on your A game from here on out, and going to have to just do a few things better than we did the other night on both ends of the floor. Which we're capable of when we do them. And so just got to step up and do it.
Let's take a look at the DeArmond Automotive radio keys of the game. Obviously, contain Brooks more. You're not going to stop him, but, don't make him let him go wild. And he has scored 30 points on numerous occasions this year. So he has gone wild on teams. Now, in the last game against Knoxville, he had a really good game, but Knoxville also had a really good game from a lot of other players, and that's, I think, what Knoxville is going to have to do. They're going to have to get a lot of players to contribute. I don't think if, say Landon Norris comes out and scores 30, well, someone else better score about 25, and someone else better score 15.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's that unselfish style of basketball on the offensive end of the floor that gets guys involved and gets the ball moving around and gets quality shots for a lot of other guys, right? And that's how you win really good games against really good opponents like Eddyville, and you step out of the conference even and win games like that. And so got to have more of that maybe even than what we got a little bit against Clark at times. And on the defensive end of the floor, it's that fundamental man-to-man defense that we missed a few times. It let a guy like Jack Cooley, who comparable, Brooks Moore, the talent and the athleticism. And so going to have to fundamentally lock in from start to finish and be able to play. And so hopefully we can lock in and do that.
Well, we'll take a timeout. That was the DeArmond Automotive radio keys of the game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Auto and DeArmondAuto.com. More coming up on the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on KNIA.
If you're still wishing for Knoxville Nationals tickets, then wish no more. Right now, the Knoxville Raceway has ticket packages for this year's event. Ticket packages for 2, 3, and 4 days to the Knoxville Nationals are on sale now at KnoxvilleRaceway.com. You could be in the stands cheering on your favorite driver at Sprint Car Racing's premier event this August 7th through the 10th. So if you're still wishing for tickets to the Knoxville Nationals, your wish has been granted. Go to KnoxvilleRaceway.com to order.
Attention Indianola and Knoxville. Ready for maintenance-free living that's affordable? Kading Properties has the perfect solution for you. Our pet-friendly communities are perfect for young professionals, families, and those looking to downsize from a home. Our townhomes offer attached garages and your own front door. The perfect place to call home. Let us show you what Kading living looks like. Visit us at kadingproperties.com today and see why Kading Properties are the perfect fit for you.
Hola, Knoxville! Craving the authentic flavors of Mexico? Look no further than El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant, where every bite is a flavor fiesta. Feast your taste buds on the amazing street tacos. From savory carne asada to mouthwatering carnitas, they've got your taco cravings covered. And guess what, amigos? Thursdays are a fiesta on their own with all-day $3.99 margaritas. Sip on the perfect blend while savoring the bold flavors of El Rey Azteca. Gather your friends, bring the family, and head to El Rey Azteca Mexican Restaurant in Knoxville.
Grief is a journey, and Pierschbacher Funeral Home is here to help guide you every step of the way.
With 4 convenient locations across central Iowa and our newest location in Knoxville, we're proud to serve families in their time of need. Our team of experienced funeral professionals is dedicated to providing personalized and compassionate funeral services to celebrate the life of your loved one. Don't face this difficult time alone. Call Pierschbacher Funeral Home and let them remember and honor your loved one.
Back here at Knoxville High School on the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Let's take a look at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Most of our girls' scores are in. Eddyville-Blakesburg defeats Knoxville 62-28. Pella over Newton 69-44. Pella Christian big over Grandview Christian 63-37. PCM defeats Perry 48-21. Not all the games were blowouts. In fact, Indianola knocked off Norwalk tonight 55-51. So Indianola girls a little bit down this year. Norwalk very good. That's a huge victory for the Lady Indians tonight. Still looking for that Lamoni-Melcher-Dallas score. The Saints are playing in the Bluegrass Conference semifinals over at down at Mormon Trail tonight. They were playing in the first game, so that game should be over by now. So hopefully Kelsey Goff will get a score update to us, and hopefully they are playing tomorrow afternoon around 3:30 for the Bluegrass Conference Tournament Championship, which it was announced, not publicly, but I was told that Melcher Dallas will get the Bluegrass Conference Tournament semifinals and finals next year to hold in their brand new facility.
Nice. Good for them.
Ran into Superintendent Scott Bridges there at Twin Cedars the other night when I was there, and he said it's coming along about as on schedule as you can, and they hope to have a big reveal and everything maybe this spring sometime.
Okay.
So they'll just be glad to have a home gym finally again. That was the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, and also one other score we missed. Pleasantville defeated Woodward Granger 46-30. When we come back, we'll have more on tonight's Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on 95.3 KNIA.
Van Hampton.
Hi, I think our furnace went out. It's freezing in our house. I'm not even sure what kind of furnace we have, but I really need you to come fix it.
Okay, don't worry, ma'am. We'll send one of the big trucks.
Van Haften Plumbing and Heating's fleet of big trucks rolling around the Marion County area don't just look cool. These big trucks are well stocked with extra parts and supplies to get the job done quicker so that your house can warm up quicker. It's another reason you'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
Hey there, folks. Life's a gamble, but when the stakes get too high, it's time to call in the pros. If you or someone you know is rolling the dice for more than just fun, UCS Healthcare is here to help. With offices in Knoxville and West Des Moines, our confidential treatment is your winning hand. Don't leave it to chance. Visit us at ucsonline.org. UCS Healthcare, your partner in total health. Again, visit us at ucsonline.org.
Back here at Knoxville High School on the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Let's give you the conference standings for boys basketball. Clark and Eddyville are tied at 9-2 at the top. Now, they have 11 games played because I think they pretty much have done all their makeups by now. Knoxville is at 6-2. The Panthers have several makeups left to go in the conference. In fact, one coming up Monday against Cardinal. And then they got another one coming up against Davis County next Friday, a week from tonight. And then the Centerville games are now on February 6th. The girls' makeup with Sheraton is February 7th. The boys' makeup with Sheraton is February 13th.
Yep.
You'll get a quiz on this, Trent, about a half hour from
it's all right
now.
here. It's in there.
Oh, man, I got to literally look at the schedule 3 or 4 times a day to say, okay, do I have a game today?
Right.
Centerville is in 4th place at 6-4. And Centerville's surprisingly good, a lot better this year. Albia is at 6-5. Sheraton coming in at 6th place at 2-8. Davis County 7th at 2-9, and Cardinal is at 0-8. On tap for tonight, Clark is at Centerville, Sheraton at Cardinal, and Davis County is at Albia. When we come back, we will have tonight's starting lineups. You're listening to the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show on KNIA.
Contacts offer you freedom and can provide for a more natural visual experience. The experience that we have at iHealth Solutions can really help. The newest lenses offer the ease of one-day wear and disposal, so you will always have a fresh, clean lens and never have to clean or store lenses. There are many ways we can adjust to best fit your lifestyle. We'll help you find the right pair, and we will let you test drive them before making the commitment.
Experience the freedom of contacts. Schedule your contact lens consultation today at Marion County's Vision Specialist, iHealth Solutions in Knoxville.
At Cron Russell CPA, we are excited to announce Mackenzie Nide as the newest member of our team. Mackenzie is a native of Knoxville and an accounting graduate from Iowa State University. Mackenzie is excited to handle all of your tax return needs. Drop off at 109 East Main Street in Knoxville or call 842-5821 for an appointment with one of the professionals at Cron Russell CPA. Cron Russell CPA. You see numbers, we see opportunities.
At Marion County Bank, we are excited to begin a new year.
Wait, you aren't going to tell me to work out or eat healthier, are you?
That's not quite the resolution I had in mind, but you do bring up a good point.
That I need to work out and eat healthier?
No. That the new year is the perfect time to set your financial goals, like starting that new business or buying that dream home, or actually doing that house project you said you were going to do last year.
Now, I was going to.
Dream big and use financial goals and your friends at Marion County Bank to help you get there. Marion County Bank, serving you, building community, member FDIC.
The season at Vandenberg's Greenhouse has ended, and they want to thank everyone for making this a fantastic year. Vandenberg's Greenhouse is now closed for a few months, and Russ and Becky Vandenberg are busy getting ready for opening in March, and of course their spring open house. Keep listening for the spring opening date and to hear more about some exciting additions coming to Vandenberg's Greenhouse. 1405 Highway 5 at Albia. Always worth the short drive.
Back here at Knoxville High School, we do now finally have that final from Mormon Trail, and Melcher Dallas heading to the Bluegrass Conference Tournament Finals. Congrats, Kelsey Golf and Saints. They defeat Lamoni tonight by a score of 51-47. Don't know yet who they're playing. The ACA and Mormon Trail game is going on right now, so winner of that game gets to face the Saints tomorrow afternoon down at Garden Grove for the Bluegrass Conference Tournament Championship game. Well, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. And for the Eddyville-Blakesburg Rockets, 11-3 on the season, 9-2 in South Central Conference play. Direction of Travis Stout. They'll go like this: Jesse Corneliuson, a 5'9 senior; Landon Glosser, a 6'2 senior; Carrick Stout, a 6'8 senior; Jack Bunnell, a 6'7 senior; and Brooks Moore, a 6'5 senior. For Knoxville, under Troy Pearson, 7-4 on the season, 6-2 in conference play. Landon Norris, a 6'4 junior; Kobe Higginbotham, a 6'2 junior; Lincoln Norris, a 6-foot freshman; and Caden Smith, a 6'6 senior; and Carson Unimark is the other starter for Knoxville, a 6'3 senior. Those are tonight's starting lineups presented by Napa in Knoxville and Sheraton. Napa know-how. When we come back, we'll have tonight's tip-off. You've been listening to the Cunningham Financial Services radio pregame show. Cunningham Financial Service, Joe Cunningham, investment advisor, Knoxville native, Knoxville committed, Knoxville strong. The tip is next on KNIA.
It's the DeYarman Ford 2024 kickoff event. Start the new year off right and a new F-150 XLT with up to $11,000 off MSRP. Plus 3.9% for 66 months. New Explorers with $1,750 rebate plus 1.9% for 66 months. New Edges with 1.9% for 66 months. And new Escapes with 0.9% for 66 months plus $1,000 rebate. Save big during our 2024 kickoff event at DeYarman Ford, Indianola.
Struggling with substance use issues? UCS Healthcare, with locations in Knoxville, West Des Moines, and Ankeny, offers comprehensive treatment programs to address both the physical and mental aspects of substance use. Treatment plans are individualized and designed to guide patients through the recovery process in a supportive and confidential environment. Start your journey to recovery today by visiting ucsonline.org. UCS Healthcare, your partner in total health.
back here at Knoxville as Caden Smith will jump center against Carrick Stout. And we are ready to go in this boys basketball contest. Tip away, controlled by the Panthers. Lincoln Norris has it. He overthrows it. Not sure it was tipped out. Yeah. I was going to say, I cannot believe that was an overthrow. So Knoxville will get it as Lincoln will lob it into the offense. Here is Kobe Higginbotham with it. Over to Lincoln Norris. Baseline, puts up the fall away. Good! Lincoln Norris puts the Panthers on the board first, 2-0. And Knoxville will have it. A little pressure defense there by Knoxville. Here comes Landon Glosser with it over across the timeline to Jesse Corneliuson. Corneliuson right by the logo. Now he'll lob it to Brooks Moore. Make that Carrick Stout. Gets it to Brooks Moore. Lost it. Got it back. Moore goes over to the right side. He'll hoist up a three. No good. Rebound. Tipped out. Controlled by Lincoln Norris. And he lost it and picked up by Landon Glosser. Lincoln a little too fast on that one. Corneliuson has the ball. Drives the baseline. Puts it to Carrick Stout. He puts it up. No good. Rebound to Kobe Higginbotham. He'll clear to Landon Norris across midcourt. Landon on the left side, goes to Kobe, underhands, drives into the lane, will get it blocked, got his own rebound, gets it out to Carson Utermark. Now to Caden Smith, out to Landon. Three on the way, splash down, Landon Norris. Landon gets his first points, and the Panthers are up early, 5-0 with 6:41 remaining in the first quarter. Eddyville-Blakesburg with the ball. Glosser has it. To Carrick Stout in between the rings. Goes back to Corneliuson, directing some traffic. Corneliuson in between the rings. He'll lob it to Stout, top of the key. Goes to Brooks Moore. Moore with Kobe Higginbotham on him. Moore drives in, will put it up. Does not count, made it, but it does not count. Fouled on the floor. That's going to go on Kobe Higginbotham. That'll be his first, team's first. Colors of the game, Eddyville, black with gold trim. Knoxville, white with gold and black trim. Inbound comes to Moore. Moore, turnaround shot is in. Brooks Moore gets that one easy, and he gets Eddyville on the board, 5-2. Now here's Lincoln Norris on the other end. He'll put up the shot, and in and out, rebound to Carrick Stout. Stout goes down to Brooks Moore across midcourt. Moore on the right side, goes to the baseline, spins, lays it in. Brooks Moore has his fourth point, and it's 5-4 as Eddyville has scored the last 4 points. Lincoln Norris goes to Caden Smith, top of the key, over to Landon. He'll hoist up a three. It's in and out. Thing was halfway down in there and spun back out. Eddyville can take the lead for the first time with a basket here. Corneliuson has the ball. Jesse Corneliuson, guarded by Lincoln Norris, goes over to Bunnell. Jack Bunnell hands it back to Landon Glosser. Glosser working on the left side. Lost it. Picked up by Corneliuson. Directing traffic. 11 seconds to shoot. Corneliuson starts to drive towards the baseline. Gets to Stout. Puts it up and is fouled. It's like I think they're going to point to Carson Utermark. And that will be Carson's first, team's second. And at the line will be Carrick Stout. He's shooting 2 from the free throw line. First one up, and he missed it. So he can tie it with the free throw made here. And Stout's second free throw on the way. He got that one. So we're all tied up. Knoxville scores the first 5. Eddyville scores the next 5. In case you missed it, presented by the McKay Group. Here's Landon Norris with the ball, top of the key, guarded by Brooks Moore. Drives into the high post. Deeper, now out to Utermark. Three is well short. Rebound off the rim and out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. That was a deep three by Carson Utermark. Jesse Corneliuson with the ball over to Glosser. Landon Glosser back to Corneliuson. Corneliuson across to Glosser. Boy, they just barely beat the 10-second count. Glosser with it, drives in, will put it up, and no good. Rebound into the lap of Higginbotham. He'll clear to Utermark, now to Landon Norris across midcourt. Landon gaining speed, drives in, lost it, got it back, turn around, puts it up, and he traveled. Went in, but it wasn't going to count. Landon gets called for steps, and Knoxville turns it over. 4:35 remaining in the first quarter. Knoxville 5, Eddyville 5. Panthers scored the first 5. Eddyville scored the next 5. Now here's Landon Glosser with it. Brooks Moore tipped, but it is controlled by Corneliuson. And then bodies fly all over the court, and Carson Udemark just got called for his second foul. That's number 3 on Knoxville this quarter. So immediately Jay Keller up off the bench. The 5'10 senior will come into the lineup for Knoxville. Landon Glosser will trigger in front of the scorer's bench just below us. Looking, goes to Jesse Corneliuson. Corneliuson picked up by Lincoln Norris at the timeline. Corneliuson goes to Brooks Moore on the left side. Moore towards the baseline, rises up for the shot, no good. Rebound to Caden Smith. He'll clear it to Landon Norris. Knoxville has it on the run. Down to Kobe Higginbotham under the basket, can't find anything. Out to Landon Norris on the right side. Spins, gets it out to Kobe. He'll drive in, and he will put it up, and couldn't get it. Rebound to Caden Smith. He'll lose it out to Landon Norris. Norris on the right side to Jay Keller. Keller drives into the high post, left side, and a foul will be called on Jesse Corneliuson. That is his team's first of the quarter. Keller will trigger in just to the right of the Eddyville bench, gets it into Lincoln Norris, and Lincoln across the timeline. He'll get it to Caden Smith between the rings. Goes to Landon Norris, right side. Landon with a 3. It is off the rim, no good. Rebound to Carrick Stout. Stout gets it to Corneliuson. Eddyville coming the other way. Corneliuson picked up by Jay Keller at midcourt. Corneliuson blows by everybody. Fakes, puts it up, couldn't get it. Rebound to Landon Norris. Norris has it across the timeline. Into the lane. Gets it out to Lincoln. 3 on the way is short. Lincoln was wide open too. Landon Glosser now with it down to Brooks Moore, and it was actually tipped in by Caden Smith. Brooks Moore will give Eddyville the lead, 7-5. And here's another travel by Knoxville. Almost looks like it, a couple times Knoxville's just going too fast right now.
Yeah, the ball's not moving. You know, we talked about that. It's got to move, and the more hands it touches, your shooting percentage will go up. We've talked about that before. And there's sometimes you're in transition, and that's not going to happen. But, that shot doesn't always have to go up 5 seconds into the shot clock, and we can work for that good one.
7-5 Eddyville over Knoxville with 2:51 remaining in the first quarter. Driving to the lane is Corneliuson. Missed the shot, but
good
tipped
follow.
up and in by Brooks Moore. Nobody picked him up. He already has 8 points. Here's Connor Willis into the game. Now to Landon Norris. A 3 is in. He got it to go. Not quite a splashdown, but it's 3 anyway. And that calms the run there by Eddyville as the Panthers close to within 9-8. With it is Jack Bunnell. Cross to Landon Glosser. Hits the logo. Guarded by Jay Keller. Drives by him. Gets it into Bunnell, and he gets fouled. That's going to go on Connor Willis, his first, team's 4th. Now, Eddyville's getting into the lane. Knoxville is not really right now. Shooting 2 is Jack Bunnell. And he will miss that one. So Eddyville struggling a little bit from the free throw line early on. Drake Larson into the contest now for Panthers. He'll substitute in for Lincoln Norris. And Bunnell will have another opportunity. And that's short. That was short when it left his hand. 1 for 4 is Eddyville to start off from the line. Here's Landon Norris on the other end. He'll lay it up in transition. Can't get that one to fall. Got to make those. Here's Glosser with it down court to Brooks Moore under the baseline, and he scores easily.
Man.
Well, he's having a game and a start like Jack Cooley did Monday night, and that is not a good sign. Drake Larson with the ball. Drake gets it to Jay Keller, top of the key. Works it over to Connor Willis. Now to Landon Norris. Norris drives into the lane, will lay it up and score. There, they got inside, and Landon Norris has 8 points, and it's 11-10. Eddyville, a lead down to 1 with 1:36 remaining in the first quarter. Corneliuson has the ball. Corneliuson across to Carrick Stout. Stout right side. to Brooks Moore. Moore will turn around, shoot, and missed everything. Rebound to Jay Keller. Keller with it across midcourt. 1:20 remaining first quarter. Keller goes over to Drake Larson in between the rings. Larson drives in, will lay it up and score! I don't think they thought he was going to do that. He said, hey, watch this. Here is Landon Glosser with the ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Knoxville ball. Hey, you know what? Let's give that our first contested of tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by Prestigious Roofing Exteriors. I mean, Drake Larson can do that. He's quick. He can drive. Yeah. But, you know, everybody looking at him like, okay, you're not. Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah, very good. High IQ, right? Smart decision maker.
Oh, yeah,
hard
grew
worker.
up with it.
He holds his own out there just fine and belongs with anybody he steps out there with.
Here is Jay Keller. Trey White into the contest now for Knoxville. Here's a shot up by Keller. No good. Rebound to Carrick Stout. 12-11 Knoxville with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Eddyville has the ball. With it is Landon Glosser. Goes down to Jesse Corneliuson. Now to Brooks Moore behind the back, and he lost it. Picked up by Trey White, and then Trey gets fouled. Going to go on Brooks Moore. That is his first, team's second. No, maybe getting in foul trouble. There's a way to get Brooks Moore neutralized.
We'll take it however we can get it.
Drake Larson bringing it up. 24 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Landing Norris with it to Jay Keller. Now to Connor Willis over to Trey White. White and traveled. Just hopped a little bit when he before he dribbled the ball.
Just got to understand clock and situation. You're up one. Dribble that clock down and get the last shot.
Here is Brooks Moore with the ball. He'll get it back to Landon Glosser. Glosser into the lane. Stops. Follow away jump shot. Might have been blocked. Carrick Stout with the rebound with 10 seconds and an easy layup. Carrick Stout has his third point, 13-12. 5 seconds remaining. Drake Larson over to Landon Norris. Norris drives in, gets it out to Trey White for a three short, and that's the end of the first quarter. Eddyville-Blakesburg 13, Knoxville 12. You're listening to Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
Grow strong with us, Lighton State Bank, Lighton State Bank.
Lighton State Bank is now open on the north side of the Knoxville Square at 207 East Main Street. Lighton State Bank offers a full range of deposit and loan services, as well as a convenient night drop and 24-hour ATM. Stop in to see us or visit us at lightonbank.com. Lighton State Bank, member FDIC.
Get ready for a new year blowout at Knoxville Farm and Home. Kickstart 2024 with unbeatable deals on all your farming essentials. Upgrade your gear with their workhorse sprayers, handheld or backpack, they've got it all. Plus, power up your projects with Puma air compressors and top-notch welders. And for all you green thumbs out there, dive into the world of sprouting seeds and microgreens.
Hi, this is Dean Clark, manager of Knoxville Farm and Home. Stop by and see us. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
13-12, so we return you to the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth. Eddyville leading at Knoxville. Rockets will get the ball to start off this second quarter. Corneliuson has it for the Rockets. In between the rings, guarded by Drake Larson. Corneliuson looks toward the right side. Now goes left to Landon Glosser. Glosser drives the baseline, cut off by Willis. Puts it inside to Jack Bunnell for his first two. 15-12 Rockets. Larson on the other end quickly. Drake will turn, will spin into the lane, and gets it right off the shoulder of Connor Willis. I think Drake kind of got caught in no man's land and was forced to give it up, and then Connor just wasn't ready for it. And Drake smacked it off of his shoulder and out of bounds. Coming into the game for Knoxville is Gabe Clark. So the Rockets will have it. Still some full court pressure by Knoxville. Here comes Glosser with it across the timeline to Corneliuson. Corneliuson will keep it on the left side. Drives towards the top of the key. Going to stop and start over to Carrick Stout on the right side. Stout works his way left. Goes over to Corneliuson right side towards the baseline. Lost it out of bounds, but I think Gabe Clark might have touched it before he did. So Eddyville will keep it. Lineup for Knoxville: Trey White, Connor Willis, Gabe Clark, Drake Larson, and Landon Norris in white, black, and gold. Inbounding is Landon Glosser. Puts it into Brooksmore. Nobody picked him up, and he's got 12 points. 17-12 Rockets. Here is Landon Norris. We'll put it up from 15. No good. And again, 27 seconds were showing on the shot clock when that thing rimmed off. Here's Landon Glosser with the ball. Glosser goes to Bunnell. Bunnell inside to Carrick Stout. He throws it in easily. 5 for Carrick Stout, and Eddyville-Blakesburg is on an 8-0 run between the second and first quarters. Right out in the middle of everybody, Jesse Corneliuson commits his second foul. That's a team's first. Lincoln Norris, Caden Smith, and Kobe Higginbotham back into the contest. And Lincoln Norris will trigger into Drake Larson. Hands it off to Gabe Clark. Clark will take a three. It's way short. Rebound to Lincoln Norris. Back to Drake, over to Lincoln for a three. It's no good. And a rebound to Carrick Stout. Now over to Landon Glosser across midcourt. Glosser drives in. We'll put it up. Blocked by Caden Smith. Right into the hands of Bunnell, though. Gets it over to Jesse Corneliuson inside to Brooks Moore, and he scores. Brooks Moore has 14 points, and it's 21-12. Eddyville with the lead. Now here's Lincoln Norris, and officials timeout. I think Gabe Clark was asking for a stoppage of play to get the shoe tied. And a conversation between the official, Glosser, and Clark. Not sure, they both are kind of shrugging like, what are we doing here? And not sure what that conversation was about. Lincoln Norris has the ball. He'll rise up from three. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Landon Glosser. Glosser with it. Crosses the timeline. Goes over to Carrick Stout. Stout now looks it around to Glosser. Inside to Carrick Stout. Fakes, and he puts it in. Carrick Stout has 7, and Eddyville-Blakesburg has become a 12-0 run, and timeout called by Troy Pearson. 30-second timeout called by the Panthers with 5:19 remaining in the first half as Troy Pearson is huddling up with his team, and Knoxville just needs to figure out a way to stem this tide. This is a 12-0 run by the Rockets.
Yeah, and then just absolutely dominating both ends of the floor, playing good defense, forcing the Panthers to do exactly what they want them to do. On the offensive end of the floor, they pounding the ball inside where they want to, but they're doing it by moving that ball around, reverse, get that seal in the post, and establish in position. You hit those runs by doing the right things, and Panthers just kind of struggling, lost some composure, and just some tough decision-making a little bit here. Got to get back to it.
Kobe Higginbotham with the ball. Goes out to Lincoln Norris on the left side. Now to Gabe Clark. Clark goes in. Out to Higginbotham. Hig will drive. Will jump stop. Will lay it up and score. Now there's how you move the ball.
And I think that was a point of emphasis in the timeout.
23-14. Now here's Jesse Corneliuson with it. Corneliuson guarded by Drake Larson. Hands it off to Brooks Moore. Moore now drives into lane. Will put it up. No good, but got his own rebound in midair and scores. 25-14. Larson has the ball. Fakes a three. Drives in. Cooks it out to Lincoln Norris. Now to Gabe Clark. Clark drives. Goes out to Higginbotham. Out to a Drake. And he threw it away. Brooks Moore has it. And Brooks Moore will slam it. 18 of Eddyville's 27 belong to Brooks Moore. Here's Lincoln Norris, and he gets his pocket picked by Moore.
Kobe's not going to give him that one.
Moore drives in, and he puts it, missed it. Boy, Kobe said, no, you're not slamming it this time. In fact, you're missing it. Now here's Lincoln over to Drake. Drake a three. Splash down. Drake Larson.
What a hustle play by Kobe turning into offense. That's a 5-point swing there.
Yeah, it is. Jack Bunnell has the ball now for Eddyville. Over to Brooks Moore. 3:45 remaining in the first half. Moore in between the rings. Spins in a lane, puts up the shot, and in and out. Rebound to Kobe Higginbotham. Clears it to Lincoln Norris. Lincoln speeds it across the timeline. Drives towards a lane and gets fouled. He wanted to drive right to the basket, and I think he might have beat Carrick Stout to the hole, but he gets fouled before then by Landon Glosser, his first, team second. Now, Drake Larson deserves a little ovation as he walks out. He has done some good things here this year. Didn't get a lot of playing time last year, but one of the first ones up off the bench if he's not a starter. Here's Landon Norris with it. Out to Kobe Higginbotham. He'll try a three. It's no good. Rebound taken away by the Rockets. Coming up with it is Corneliuson. Corneliuson gets it by the logo, guarded by Lincoln Norris. Goes to the left side. Lincoln, good job of guarding him. Almost a 5-second count. Gets it to Carrick Stout. Back to Corneliuson, over to Glosser. Three on the way, no good. Rebound to Landon Norris. Panthers can get it under 10 with a basket here. Lincoln has the ball. He'll get it out to Caden Smith. Over to Kobe Higginbotham. Baseline. He hesitated. Shuffled the feet. I don't know if he was kind of in the middle of a wanting to shoot, no, I don't want to type of thing. But, the feet didn't do what the brain was probably thinking. Gabe Clark back into the game for Knoxville. 2:48 remaining in the first half. Stay tuned for the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show. We'll talk to girls coach Matt Richard. Here is Jesse Corneliuson with the ball. Corneliuson over to Brooks Moore. Moore from the right side, drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Carson Udemark. Udy hands off to Landon Norris. Norris down the right side. Stops, keeps his dribble, drives a baseline. Shot went in, but it's not going to count. He was fouled on the floor. That's going to go on Jesse Corneliuson. That's his third. Wow. Jesse Corneliuson gets his third foul. I remember right, he got into foul trouble down in Eddyville.
He did. Back
on January 2nd. Really wasn't a huge factor in that game. And he's being left in there. Here's Lincoln. Pulls up the free throw line, nails it. Lincoln Norris has his fourth point, and the Panthers get it down to single digits, 27-19. Glosser gets it to Carrick Stout. Back to Glosser. Down court to Corneliuson. Jesse Corneliuson on the right side, guarded by Udemark. Corneliuson on the baseline, gets it to Bunnell, and he scores. Well, they're just using their size to a huge advantage. Here's Carson Udemark from Lincoln Norris, a three, no good. Rebound to Carrick Stout. Stout now gets it to Corneliuson. And Corneliuson slows it down with 1:40 remaining in the first half. Gets it to Brooks Moore. Lop and a whistle. And I think Carson Udemark just got called for his third foul. Yep, that is three on Carson. First one on the team. Drake Larson back in. It's Larson, Clark, Smith, Norris, and Norris, the lineup for Knoxville. Kading Properties Instant Radio Update, end of the third quarter. Boys score. PCM leads Perry 54-34. Inbounding is Glosser on the O of Knoxville. Goes to Brooks Moore. Moore down the lane. Will put it up and couldn't get it. Rebound, tapped up, and no good by Carrick Stout. And Landon Norris gets the board. Norris down court to Drake Larson. Larson right by Eddyville-Blakesburg's Gavin Spohr. And he just left him flat-footed. My goodness.
That's a good move. Good ball fake.
Now here's Carrick Stout with the ball. Drake already has 7 points. Stout on the left side. Dumps it to Brooks Moore, and a foul on Knoxville. It's going to go on Gabe Clark. That's his first, team second of the quarter. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter. 29-21. Eddyville leading Knoxville here in this boys basketball game. Here is Glosser with the ball. He'll lay it up, no good. Rebound to Caden Smith. Gets it to Landon Norris. Down court to Lincoln. Lincoln left side baseliner, no good. Rebound taken away by Carrick Stout. He's wide open too. Stout looking for someone to go to. Glosser's kind of running around in back of him. And then 50 feet from the basket, Lincoln Norris commits a foul. That's his first, team's third. Caning Properties Instant Update, Norwalk 41, Indianola 17. I didn't think the boys' game would be very close. Here is the Rockets with the ball. Brooks Moore has it, guarded by Landon Norris. Gets a pick, drives into the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Lincoln Norris. Down court to brother Landon. Landon speeding into the lane, puts it up, count that, and put him on the line. Landon Norris, aggressive move, takes it to the hole, and he'll get a chance at a three-point play. Jack Bunnell gets his first foul, team's fourth. Connor Willis back in for Knoxville, replacing Gabe Clark. At the line is Landon Norris. And he is a 58% free throw shooter. Knoxville actually leads the conference in free throw shooting at 66%. And Landon misses on the conversion attempt. Landon has 10 points right now. Here is Corneliuson, hands off to Carrick Stout. Stout, high post, spins. Fall-away jumper is around, no good. Rebound, put back up and in by Gavin Spohr. Just kind of fell into his lap. On the other end is Drake Larson. He'll heave one up from three, and that's the way the first half comes to an end. 31-23, Eddyville-Blakesburg with the lead over Knoxville. We'll come back for the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show on 95.3 KNIA.
Grow your business with expert tax prep from H&R Block that's up to 30% less than a typical accountant with complimentary features. When you file with your Block Advisor Small Business Certified Tax Pro, you can rest easy with their 100% accuracy guarantee and year-round support. Get an accurate view of your business performance and see how analyzing and forming your business could help put money towards your bottom line during tax time. Your one-stop shop for small business support is your local H&R Block office in Knoxville, Newton, and Sheraton.
At Brexford's, we're here to make your house your home. What you put inside your house can help make the difference between whether you enjoy spending time there or not. We'll help you turn your house into a functional, warm, welcoming, lived-in home. Stop in and visit with any member of our team about appliances, furniture, bedding, floor covering, window treatments, and accessories to make your house your home at Brexford's Home Center, 405 Truman Road in Pella.
Back here at Knoxville High School as the halftime for Knoxville boys, trailing 31-23 to Eddyville-Blakesburg. This is the Knoxville Farm and Home Radio halftime show. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm and home store should be. We're joined now by Knoxville girls basketball coach Matt Richards on KNIA KRLS. This interview powered by Hy-Vee. Girls fall hard tonight, 62-28. Coach, a nightmare game. You didn't have one of your better players tonight, and boy, just from the start, it just nothing went right for you.
No, Eddyville is obviously a really good team. They clinched at least a share of the conference tonight. They'll win it outright. And being down Brittany, that hurts. But we thought we had a game plan, and Eddyville's girls have a really high basketball IQ. They are able to dissect whatever defense you're in. I'm sure Tony anticipated I would go box and one or triangle and two, and they had a plan for it. And it's a tough game.
In the second half, the girls seemed to come out play a little bit better, a little more aggressive. It looked like you were gone back to what you normally run.
Yeah, we went man probably about halfway through the second quarter. Our box and one wasn't working, which is fine. So we were like, you know what? If at that point the reality is the game's probably out of hand. So the likelihood is you're not going to make a comeback. So you might as well go with what your identity is. And we want to be a man pressure type team. And we played better defensively, especially in the second half. But yeah, we felt that we had to slow the game down as best as we could to try to take away Eastlick on the perimeter, and Abby did a great job against her. She only had one field goal tonight. She had 3 points, and it was on a pick and roll in which our post didn't step out high. So Abby shut down a first-team all-conference player. But But, yeah, just Eddyville's really good. It's like, hey, you take away Eastlick, but then Molly and Kate Schaefer, who are fantastic players, and Wagamon, they had their way. And then, honestly, I thought one of the X factors in the game was Helm. She's a good player. She doesn't have to put up as many shots as the other girls, but I think she had 3 threes on us, I believe, or at least 2. So kudos to her. She's their 5th player, but she does her role really, really well.
Talking to Matt Richard, Knoxville girls basketball coach on KNIA KRLS, as Knoxville falls on Friday night 62-28. I've thought the last couple of nights, Anna Anderson has been aggressive and has just made some plays that, maybe it didn't change the game any, but she's just, kind of been there and, is, doing her role as she does.
Yeah, she's tough. She'll be physical. She'll rebound. She can move as well. She's not very tall. She's 5'6", but she's strong. I think she got 4 points for us tonight. So, an offense isn't her game. But she's going to go, and she'll, with Brittany being gone, I decided to go with her because I wanted the size for the rebounding with Eddyville size, obviously. I thought she played well. That's probably the most, I don't know how many minutes she played, probably 20-ish or so, give or take. But, yeah, she's really fun to coach. She got the opportunity to start tonight with Brittany being gone, and I'm happy for her.
And you got in a couple of other players, too. Ayla Williams is now getting some minutes and trying to find her self into the game. And I know beginning of the season, she kind of had a setback with a hand injury. Honestly, she's got a lot of potential that, hopefully as the season goes on, we'll see that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Ayla into the rotation. She hurt her finger there the very first quarter of the first game, so that set her back a little bit. But when I put her in the first time tonight, we were already down by a lot. I was like, Ayla, this is a low-pressure situation. You're down by whatever it was, 20 or whatever. I was like, we got to get you minutes. She's probably going to be probably a starter for us next year. She's a tall body. She's 5'10", 5'11". She's going to play a lot of basketball for us the next 3 years. So any minutes she gets this year is going to pay off in the long run. Her and Sienna are going to be our front court here for the next 3 years. So got to get them time.
As we look back on Monday, not necessarily the game, but, Panthers versus Cancer, and you've kind of, gotten away from it for, about 2 or 3 days. Just looking back on, an event that was a little unusual because you had to postpone it, and but still a great event nonetheless.
Yeah, great event. We appreciate everything on Monday. Community support. The auction was great. The quilt raffle, the honoree ceremony was really cool. Appreciate Clark participating in it. So we'll take a break here for a while, and then we'll start preparing next year here in a couple months or so.
And now you start in your makeup portion of your season. Monday, Cardinal comes in. Yeah, they've struggled, but they got to win. Their first conference win recently over Centerville, for what it's worth. But, this is a team that you know you can do some things against, but you got to play because they probably got some momentum with getting that first conference win.
Yeah, I told the girls that after the game. It's like, hey, basically, we're going to flush this game. You got to move forward. And it's a game we should win. That's no disrespect to Cardinal, but last year we beat them really good here in the first game. Then we went down there and we won by less than what we should have probably. So it can't just be some, hey, you show up type of thing. And then we got a quick turnaround Albia, then Friday, then Saturday. We got a lot of games coming up in a short amount of days.
Yeah, how's the week going to go as far? You're going to be able to practice one day next week, sounds like.
2, Wednesday, Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday.
But yeah, so we got games Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and then the following Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So a lot of games, short amount of time, but so that's another reason why we got to get Sienna and Ayla. I got Prevo about 4 minutes tonight here as well. And so, yeah, we may need to go deeper into the bench with that many games in about 9 or 10 days.
And, they come in with no pressure situations, but, this is going to be something that maybe next year they're going to be playing extended minutes because you're going to have to replace a few players.
Yeah, and exactly what I said before the game. I was like, girls, you might as well get used to learning how to play without Brittany. And I was like, and no disrespect to the other seniors with Butel, Anderson, Collins. But we gotta be prepared to play without them, and that means Ayla stepping into a bigger role, Sienna stepping into a bigger role. Obviously, Addie and Abby have played a lot over the course of the season, but then Peyton Kearney, Bridget Liston, Iceland Prevo, that's our core of rounding out with obviously Abby, Hannah, and Addie next year.
All right. We'll see you Monday.
Yep, thank you.
That's Matt Rich, our Knoxville girls basketball coach. This interview powered by Hy-Vee on KNIA KRLS.
Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's annual Corvette giveaway is on. You can win a brand new 2023 Torch Red Z06 Corvette convertible with the Z07 Performance Package and $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com. You can see this brand new 2023 Z06 Torch Red Corvette convertible at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's lobby in Knoxville, Iowa. And it can all be yours plus $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com.
Back here at Knoxville High School as we get set for the third quarter of play. So give you a quick Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, 31-23, Knoxville trailing Eddyville-Blakesburg. 41-17, Norwalk over Indianola at the half. Pella Christian leads Grandview Christian 31-25 at the half. Final score, PCM all over Perry, 82-45. And at the end of the third quarter, Pella is leading at Newton 45-43. A couple girls scores from the area. Melcher Dallas on to the Bluegrass Conference Finals tomorrow night against a to-be-determined opponent, 51-47. They beat Lamoni tonight. On tap for tomorrow for Knoxville sports, wrestlers who finished third at the South Central Conference meet last night head to Fairfield for that invitational, and the bowlers are at Statesman Lanes in Oskaloosa for a meet against Bondurant Farrar. Ready to start the third quarter of action with Knoxville trailing 31-23. And the Rockets will have the ball first. Jesse Corneliuson has it. He hits the logo. Goes to Glosser. Now the Carrick Stout inside to Brooks Moore. He will lay it up and score. Picks up right where he left off. He's got 20 points. And it's a 10-point Eddyville lead. Here comes Carson Utermark with the ball. Carson over to Lincoln Norris. Now to Landon as they do a weave out there. Landon drives a lane, puts up, missed it. Rebound to Eddyville. Moore has it, down court to Corneliuson. Corneliuson on the right side, gets it to Landon Glosser. On the inside, he scores. Landon Glosser, his first two. Norris has the ball, top of the key, hands it to Lincoln Norris. Now underhands it to Carson Utermark. Over to Higginbotham, now to Norris. Landon now under the basket, gets it blocked, got it back somehow, and they say a tie-up. It'll head to Eddyville. And Troy Pearson. Actually, it's Knoxville's possession. Yeah, that's what I thought. They pointed towards Eddyville. The possession arrow had not changed, apparently, once the half had started. So the officials going over to make sure everything is on schedule, and they do confirm it is Knoxville ball. Lincoln Norris will trigger in on the O of Knoxville. Goes to Landon. Now to Kobe Higginbotham, top of the key. Kobe hands off to Landon. Almost lost it out of bounds. Landon in the corner. Out to Lincoln. Lincoln will put up a three, and it's no good. Rebound put up by Kobe Higginbotham as he cleans it up. That's Kobe's fourth point. Makes it 35-25. Now here is Landon Glosser with the ball for Eddyville. Goes to Corneliuson. Jesse Corneliuson on the left side. Back to Brooks Moore, inside to Carrick Stout. Stout one dribble, turns, hooks, and good. Carrick Stout has his ninth point. 37-25. Higginbotham quickly up to, a reverse layup is good. Kobe Higginbotham with the little reverse, and he cuts the lead back down to 10. They're trading baskets right now. Here's Landon Glosser with the ball, drives in, hands it to Carrick Stout, and he scores easily. Boy, Knoxville is just getting shredded on the inside. Timeout called by Troy Pearson. 30-second timeout. 5:56 remaining in the third quarter. Trey, let's start there. Knoxville is just getting completely shredded in the inside. And, Eddyville's taller, but you still got to defend.
Yeah, a lot of it's positioning, containing the basketball. You can't let that penetration right off the bat beat you all the way to the rim, because the help side defense has got to rotate, and that leaves the backside block wide open, which we've seen, I think, unfortunately, just about every possession here from the start of the half, and you're going to have to step up and adjust here quickly, or that lead could spiral fast, because those buckets are easy to make.
Yeah, Eddyville is getting, I would like to see points in the paint comparison, because I think Eddyville probably has, of their 39, probably over half of their points are in the paint.
Every basket is a 2-point basket.
They have yet to make a 3.
I have not seen them make a lot of jump shots.
Landon Norris gets erased on the inside. Comes down to Corneliuson. He'll fire a pass, but it's an errant one over to Landon Norris. Down to Lincoln Norris. Lincoln will pull up from 5, no good. Rebound to Eddyville-Blakesburg. Boy, Knoxville just cannot find the basket tonight. Here's Landon Glosser with it over to Brooks Moore. Moore down the lane. Throws it outside to Carrick Stout. Around to Corneliuson. Long 3. No good. Rebound. Tapped around into the hands of Landon Norris. Norris quickly up the court. Into the lane. Underhand to Kobe Higginbotham. Puts it up. Can't get that to fall. And a tie-up, and that will be Eddyville ball. (39-23). Eddyville with a 12-point advantage. Here's Corneliuson with it across midcourt to Landon Glosser. Now to Brooks Moore. Moore, left side's at 2. Corneliuson, a 3 is good.
Well, now they've got one. But we don't believe in the radio jinx, so that's not why. Right?
No,
I'm with you on that.
He was wide open there. Foul on Brooks Moore. So that'll be the second one on Moore. Team's first of the quarter. 42-27, biggest lead of the game for the Rockets, with 4:48 remaining in the third. Lincoln Norris with the ball. Down the lane, pulls up from 5, no good. Rebound to Eddyville. And it's one and done for Knoxville all night. Here's Glosser with it on the other end, and he will just tomahawk it inside to Brooks Moore, who smashes it down for his 22nd. Inside, another errant pass, and another Eddyville possession. Here comes Corneliuson. He will lay it up and score. This is becoming a blowout now. 46-27. Panthers have been outscored 15-4 in this quarter so far. Kobe Higginbotham, a 3, no good. Rebound to Carrick Stout. Stout to Landon Glosser across the timeline. Glosser in between the rings, hands back to Brooks Moore. Moore back to Glosser, now over to Corneliuson. Baseline, back to Glosser. Into Carrick Stout, turnaround shot is good. Boy, everything's falling for him now. 48-27. Here's Carson Unimark, a 3, no good. Rebound to Lincoln Norris. Lincoln into Landon, and that's good. And hopefully that stems the tide for a little bit. 48-29, 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Corneliuson with it. Corneliuson goes towards the right side, gets a double team. Now to Brooks Moore. Moore gets it knocked away, picked up by Lincoln Norris. Lincoln will go to Carson Unimark. A 3 is no good. Rebound put back up and in by Landon Norris. He's got 14. 48-31. Now Moore gets it over to Corneliuson. He'll take the 3. Might have been blocked. Into the hands of Carrick Stout. He'll put it up no good and falls in the lap of Landon Norris. Quickly down the court for Landon. Goes over to Higginbotham. Puts it up and in. Nice give and go there by Landon. Kobe has his 8th point. Give the assist to Landon Norris. 48-33. Landon Glosser has the ball. He'll cross-court it to Corneliuson, to Bunnell. Inside to Carrick Stout. He'll put it up and gets fouled. It's on Landon Norris. That is his first, team's first of the half. At the line is Carrick Stout, and he misses on the free throw. full line change for Knoxville. So you have Jay Keller, Trey White, Connor Willis, Drake Larson, and Gabe Clark into the game. 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. And Stout makes the free throw there. He's got 13 points. And into the game is Keith Barnhart for Eddyville, 6'2" senior. Troy Pierce is not thrilled with the play of that the five that came out. And I think he
it was struggling.
Yeah, they were struggling big time. And he's talking to him.
Yeah.
Here is Trey White with the ball. Gets it off to Connor Willis. He'll take a three. Splash down, Connor Willis. Yeah, what happens when you move the ball around? You get open shots. 49-36. Leads down to 13. It was 21 at one point in this third quarter, in case you missed it. Presented by the McKay Group. Brooks Moore inside. Feeds it to Barnhart. To Moore. Moore will lay it up and made it. 24 for Brooks Moore. 51-36 with 1:46 remaining. Drake Larson has it. Drake to the baseline. Will get it out to Gabe Clark. Clark now back to Jay Keller. Keller drives down the lane. Puts it up. Couldn't get it, but he'll go to the line for a couple. It's on Jesse Cornelius, and that is number 4 on him, second on the team. At the line is Jay Keller, 71% on the season from the free throw line. And he missed on the first one. Gavin Spohr back in for Eddyville. Keller will have another one. Lime green shoes. They start out bright lime green, then they kind of go to a darker hue to the back of the heel. Keep telling these guys, we're going to sell the shoe report coming up here in a few weeks. Glosser has the ball over to Brooks Moore. Moore on the baseline. Jump pass out to Barnhart. Back to Moore. Lobs it inside to Bunnell. Loose ball and a scramble for it, and they're going to tie it up, and that should take it to Knoxville. Good job there by Trey White of digging in there to steal the possession. Trey has purple shoes. Drake has the pink salmon color, whatever color those are. Larson has the ball now, drives in, kicks it out to Jay Keller. Open three is short. Rebound to Gabe Clark. Out to Connor Willis. Corner three. That's short. Rebound to Eddyville. And there's going to be a foul on Jay Keller. As he went in to try to get the ball, he undercut Gavin Spohr. So Jay will get his first foul, team's second of the half. 54.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Knoxville trailing Eddyville 51-36. Inbounding is Landon Glosser. Gets to Brooks Moore. Back to Glosser. Glosser hits the logo, gaining speed. Gets to the high post and a foul on Knoxville. I think it's going to be on Drake Larson or Gabe Clark, one of them. Going to be on Drake. That will be his first foul, team's third. And here's a pass off the back of Drake Larson. And Landon Glosser just completely fooled everyone on that play, his fourth point. You see that a lot in college basketball. Here's Trey White with the ball. White goes over to Connor Willis. Willis fakes, gets it out to Gabe Clark on the right side. Clark out to Jay Keller. Keller drives in, and he gets hooked and will get fouled. It's on Gavin Spohr, his first, team's third. Keller will inbound. Keller gets it to Connor Willis. Willis will turn around. Good move by Connor Willis. Just did circles around Barnhart for his fifth point. Now with it is Glosser. Glosser goes, he gets it stolen away by Trey White, and Barnhart commits a foul, and they're going to discuss, is that an intention? Yes, it is. Barnhart just literally, I think he smacked Connor in the stomach more than he went for the ball. Or make that Trey White. And that's going to be an intentional foul on Keith Barnhart, his first, team's fourth. Trey White at the free throw line. Has yet to shoot a free throw until now, and he missed that one. 53-38 is the score with Eddyville leading Knoxville. Second one on the way, no good. Trey just looks at the basket like, are you kidding me? So Knoxville will have it. And Drake Larson with 6 seconds with 5. Larson into the lane, puts it up, lane, no good. Rebound, tipped up by Trey White. Trey gets those 2 points back. He missed at the free throw line. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Eddyville 53, Knoxville 40. This is Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
The National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's annual Corvette giveaway is on. You can win a brand new 2023 Torch Red Z06 Corvette convertible with the Z07 Performance Package and $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com. You can see this brand new 2023 Z06 Torch Red Corvette convertible at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum's lobby in Knoxville, Iowa. And it can all be yours plus $25,000 cash by visiting winaz06corvette.com.
Are you ready to elevate your home's curb appeal? Look no further than Prestigious Roofing Exteriors, your trusted choice for all things roofing and siding. At Prestigious, we specialize in metal roofing, shingle roofing, and flat roofing to suit your style and needs. Whether it's a roofing repair or a complete exterior makeover, we've got you covered, literally. When you choose Prestigious, you choose quality, reliability, and a commitment to excellence. Call us today at 641-205-2366 for a free estimate, because your home deserves the very best. Prestigious Roofing and Exteriors, where quality meets prestige.
Back here at Knoxville High School, and Carrick Stout
he tried to sneak in. They forgot to have him check in at the break.
Forgot to check in at the break. Okay, well, alert there by...
Good job by the officials.
Yeah, alert there by the officials. 53-40, Eddyville-Blakesburg with the lead over Knoxville. Here as we start the fourth quarter of play. Here's a layup by Brooks Moore, and it's good. 26 for Brooks Moore, as he has pretty much had his way with the Panthers tonight. And Trey White.
Gabe Clark.
Or Gabe Clark. So here is Brooks Moore with it. Moore goes over to Spore. Spore inside, no good. Ball ping-pongs around, and Gabe Clark has it. Down court was going to go to Trey White, and it's intercepted. Brooks Moore has it. Moore towards the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Connor Willis. Willis will have it. He'll send it down to Trey White. White on the baseline, goes out to Gabe Clark. Out to Drake Larson. Larson drives into a lane, will put it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Eddyville. Moore has the ball now for the Rockets, and stolen away by Jay Keller. Moore a little careless with the dribble there. Jay now has it. He'll get it to Connor Willis. Somehow got it, puts it up, and couldn't get it. I don't know how Connor found that ball, because Drake literally left it for him at his ankles. Now here's Landon Glosser with it to Brooks Moore, and a foul. Nope, timeout.
Full timeout.
Full timeout called by Travis Stout. 6:28 remaining in this game. 55-42, Eddyville with the lead. We're back after this. You're listening to Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA. Broadcast booth.
When you need bulk landscaping supplies, think Creative Landscaping. When you need river rock to finish off that flower bed or mulch to go around all your trees, think Creative Landscaping. When you need bulk compost or it's time to fill that big hole in your yard with dirt, think Creative Landscaping. Whether it's bulk mulch, compost, rock, dirt, landscaping blocks, or boulders, if you need it, they'll have it or can get it. They'll deliver or you can pick it up yourself. They'll do the installation or give you advice so you can do it yourself. When you need bulk landscaping materials, think Creative Landscaping.
6:28 remaining in the game. Eddyville 55, Knoxville 42. Panthers need to have something go right here, because The Rockets are threatening to take this one and leave Knoxville with a third conference loss, which really would hurt because, as we said, someone's going to win out and have that conference championship all to themselves.
Most likely.
Landon Glosser has the ball. Glosser goes over to Bunnell. He is wide open for a three, and he drills it. 7 points for Bunnell, and nobody came out to get him. Here is Clark with the ball. Drives in, will put it up, and could not get it. The amount of layups that Knoxville has missed tonight is astounding. Moore goes to Glosser. Glosser near the logo, directing traffic as he goes to the left side. Drake Larson on him. Gets it to Bunnell, inside to Carrick Stout. And the ball's taken away, picked back up by Brooks Moore. Moore fires it out to Glosser. Glosser in the lane, fakes, puts it up, and couldn't get it. Rebound, put back up and in by Gavin Spohr, his 4th point. Here is Norris over to Gabe Clark, a three, no good. And Eddyville has the board. 60-42, Eddyville up by 18. Here is Landon Glosser. He'll put it up, no good, but a foul. Foul's going to go on Caden Smith. That is his first, team's first of the quarter. Landon Glosser at the free throw line. He rolls it in. 5 points for Glosser. Lincoln Norris will come into the game. Also for Eddyville, Jesse Corneliuson back in. Glosser could make it a 20-point game, and he does. 6 points for Landon Glosser, 62-42. Down court, here's Connor Willis. One dribble, makes room, puts it up, cannot get it. It's been that kind of a night. Now here is Glosser with the ball. Landon Glosser all the way in. Good block by Caden Smith, but it's recovered by Brooks Moore. He'll drive in, and it's recycled again by Smith. Bunnell has it, and it might have been blocked again by Smith. Norris gets it now. Landon drives in, has an easy layup for his 16th point. 62-44. Corneliuson across midcourt. Corneliuson on the right side, goes towards the baseline. Corneliuson gets it to Bunnell. Now to Glosser, intended for him, but it goes right by him and out of bounds. Travis Stout is saying that it...
and he's right, it absolutely was tipped.
Tipped by Landon Norris.
It was.
And Norris looks right at Coach Stout and said, "No, I didn't. Come on, Coach."
Yes, it was. But we'll take it.
And Landon being playful there. Here is Kobe Higginbotham with it to Carson Udemark. Starters back in now. Lincoln Norris has the ball. Lincoln underhands it to Carson. Long three, around no good. Rebound put back up and in by Caden Smith for his first two. 62-46 with 4:07 remaining in this game. Corneliuson has the ball now. Lost it, and it's picked up by Caden Smith. He'll go down to Landon Norris. Norris, top of the key, fires it over to Higginbotham, out to Udemark. Udy goes to Lincoln Norris. Lincoln all the way to the rack, and he scores. Lincoln Norris has 6 points. Knoxville making a little bit of a run here. Has got the lead down to 14. Corneliuson has the ball. Corneliuson and Lincoln Norris gets called for the foul. Eddyville fans were wanting a foul about 2 seconds earlier.
They might have had a gripe, but not going to get every call.
No. You know, what do you want to do? Go to tennis and have artificial umpires or referees?
Yeah, replay.
Now, you don't get replay in tennis anymore. Huh. Here is Corneliuson with the ball. Corneliuson turns, shoots, and no good. Now here is Udemark, gets it down to Landon Norris, over to Lincoln, or Landon has the ball. Gets it to Caden Smith, and he puts it in. Caden Smith, his 4th point. And it's down to a 12-point game. Knoxville inching closer with 3:09 remaining in this game. Carson Udemark commits a foul. He was trying to steal the ball from Corneliuson, and that is number 4 on Carson. Third on the team, and a timeout called by Travis Stout. He wants a full timeout. 3:06 remaining in the game, 62-40. Eddyville-Blakesburg leads Knoxville. Give you a UCS Healthcare game reset. Knoxville has committed 3 fouls, Eddyville none. And the Rockets with a 60 and 2 30s, Knoxville with 3 60s. Another Kading Properties instant radio update. Norwalk over Indianola big, 73-44. Also, Grandview Christian has taken the lead over Pella Christian now at the end of the third, 45-39. Newton, Pella beats Newton 65-58.
Good game.
Yeah, that's going to be a real test for Knoxville next Saturday up at Wells Fargo for the boys. Girls probably should win that one. Newton girls have struggled mightily for most of the season. Here's 3:06 remaining in the game, 62-50. Not out of the realm of the possibilities, but Knoxville needs stops and needs baskets in the worst way. Inbounding is Glosser, gets it into Brooks Moore, and he lost it out of bounds. It was last touch by Caden Smith. So remain with Eddyville. And inbounding will be Glosser. Glosser looks, gets it into Brooks Moore. Double team, and he's bumped and fouled.
I think that's 4, okay. Now the next foul puts him in the bonus.
It's on Landon Norris, his second, team's fourth. Drake Larson in, Carson Uter marked out. Inbounding is Glosser. Gets it into Carrick Stout. Stout on the baseline. Lost it, picked up by Lincoln Norris. Norris across the timeline, down to Kobe Higginbotham, out to Drake Larson. Fakes the 3. Should have taken it. Here's Landon Norris for a 3. No good. Rebound. Put in by Caden Smith. He came out of nowhere and put it in on the offensive putback. How about a raise the roof moment presented by Prestigious Roofing and Exteriors? My goodness. Carrick Stout with the ball. It's a 10-point lead now for Eddyville. Stout hands it to Brooks Moore. Yep, smart by Eddyville. Take some time off.
The clock, work for a good shot. Knoxville just has to keep the pressure up.
Moore gets it over to Landon Glosser. A 3, got it.
That's a dagger.
That's 9 for Glosser, and he was wide open. Most of their 3s have been absolutely nobody around them wide open. Here's Lincoln for a 3, missed everything, and it'll go out of bounds, and Eddyville will get it. A couple of Panthers claiming might have been tipped.
Just a really well contested shot.
65-52. Brooks Moore has the ball. Guarded by Landon Norris, and Landon will get called for the foul. And that's 3 on Landon, and now free throws coming up for Eddyville-Blakesburg.
They've not shot well from the line tonight. Hopefully we can keep that trend going. I may be wrong, which I have done before, but I've got them at 4 for 10.
Well, and they're not a great free throw shooting team throughout the season. Brooks Moore is, but Brooks Moore is. He is a very good free throw shooter.
Very good basketball player, right?
27, but there are so many good basketball players in this conference. I mean, you got Landon Norris, who's a junior. Lincoln's going to be a phenomenal player before it's all over. I mean, can't believe baseball's his first love.
And then you've got Brooks and you've got Jack Cooley, who are conference leaders at this point, right? Like, just unbelievable talents.
Here's Lincoln Norris. He'll put up a 3. It's in and out. Pretty much been that way for Knoxville, and the Panthers commit a foul. That will go on Caden Smith. That will be his second. Coming into this season, we knew Eddyville would be good, but we didn't, how good. Are they going to be the same team as they were last year? Probably not. but Eddyville was so consistently good the last 2 years all the way through. Kind of took them a little bit to find their rhythm, and I think they have pretty much got that rhythm down now. Carrick Stout goes 1 for 2, and then Landon Norris just hooks Brooks Moore, and that's going to be 4 on Landon. And Brooks Moore at the free throw line. 27 points for him. 67-52. And he missed that one. That's about the only thing that Eddyville really has done poorly tonight is shoot free throws. Moore's second free throw. You got that one. So Brooks Moore has 28 points. Here comes Lincoln North with 1:42 to play. Landon now has the ball, spins in the lane, puts up the shot and in. Landon Norris with 18 points on the night, 68-54. Glosser across the timeline, feeds it to Bunnell, stolen away by Lincoln Norris. Down court to Landon. Landon will slam it. Landon with his 20th, 68-56, and a foul called on Knoxville. Going to go on Jay Keller. That is his second. And Brooks Moore at the free throw line again. First one is up, around and in. 29 for Moore. Kading Properties Instant Radio Update. 1:47 left in the fourth. All tied up on Eagle Lane between Pella Christian and Grandview Christian. 49 apiece. Moore makes both of them. Here's Lincoln North inside to Caden Smith. Fakes, puts up the reverse and scores in a timeout called by Troy Pearson. That's Caden's 8th point. And Troy Pearson will call a 60-second timeout. That's all he has. 102 remaining in the game, 70-58. And, looking ahead, you got Cardinal coming in on Monday. That should be a game where Knoxville's heavily favored in. They had their way with Cardinal last time.
That is now senior night for the boys.
Oh, it is? Okay.
We just found out Thursday.
Okay.
So
and I know girls' senior night is probably later
I have no idea.
down the road.
Have not heard.
Then back-to-back again at Albia for that Hornets' Nest down there.
Yeah, always a challenging place, right? Well-coached team. They've been competitive. Struggled when they came here a little bit. They'll be fired up. That's a tough place to play.
Then you got Davis County next Friday. You never know what you get.
Nope, that's just an interesting. It's just always, presents some unique challenges in a lot of different ways. And they're down, but you still got to show up and you got to be ready to go because just always some unknown obstacles when you get down there.
70-58. It's an obstacle just traveling down there.
It is.
Tell you.
It is.
With it is Corneliuson. He'll fire it down to Carrick Stout, and he will get fouled by Landon Norris, and that is it for Landon. Landon fouls out with 20 points tonight. 56.3 seconds remaining. Connor Willis back in. And at the line is Carrick Stout, who misses on the free throw. Jay Keller returns to the lineup. And Carrick Stout's second free throw, he missed that one as well. So, Eddyville's not done well from the free throw line tonight. Here is Lincoln Norris into the lane. He's fouled as he tries to throw it outside.
It's their first foul of the quarter.
It is.
Wow.
It's Glosser, his first, team's third, or first. Drake Larson to triggering, does to Jay Keller. Keller now to Lincoln Norris. Will pull up from 16, no good. Rebound to Eddyville. With it is Drake Larson as he steals it away. Falls down, and then he throws it away. Brooks Moore has it, and he'll lay it in. 31 for Brooks Moore, and that is pretty much what the night has been for Knoxville. Lincoln Norris has the ball, fumbles it, got it back. He'll drive in, gets it out to Drake Larson. He'll take the three, no good. Rebound, tapped around. Eddyville has it, and I would imagine Knoxville will not foul. Nope, they won't. Eddyville will dribble it out as the Rockets come into Knoxville and take one in Knoxville, 72-58. Knoxville started off poorly and never really got into a rhythm tonight as the Panthers fall by a score of 72-58. We'll have Panthers postgame coming up. You're listening to Knoxville basketball from the Knoxville Hospital and Clinic's radio broadcast booth on KNIA.
Service you expect from people you trust. People's Bank.
Describe a great business banker. Jared, you go first.
Someone who's a great listener.
I agree, Jared. Kevin, what do you think?
Definitely someone you trust.
Totally. Both are so important. Sometimes you need someone to run the numbers.
And someone who understands the challenges you face as a business owner.
And someone who will get things done without a lot of red tape.
And someone who knows your community.
That sounds just like what we do at People's Bank.
It's exactly what we do.
I guess it makes total sense why we've had the same goal since we opened 25 years ago. Provide service you expect from people you trust.
That's exactly right, Janice. People's Bank has locations in Knoxville, Pleasantville, Lacona, Milo, Indianola, Carlisle, Seymour, and coming soon in 2024, Sheraton. Member FDIC.
As a wise man once said, you'll always be remembered by your haircut. Think about what a bad haircut could do to your image. Don't trust just anyone with your haircut. Come see me at the Knoxville Barbershop. Hi, this is Paige. Knoxville Barbershop is a full-service professional barbershop. Walk-ins is the only way we do it around here, so pop on in today and get the cut you're looking for. Knoxville Barbershop, where friendly service is always in style, located in downtown Knoxville.
Come see my mama at the barbershop.
The start of the new year is the perfect time to turn a new page on your health. Hi, I'm Dr. Ryan Laughlin, a family medicine physician at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. If you've been putting off your annual checkups, especially for immunizations, screenings, and chronic disease management, make it your New Year's resolution to wait no longer. As you age, your health needs change, as do your recommended screenings for breast, cervical, colorectal, and lung cancers. Take care of your health today. To schedule your appointment at the Knoxville Hospital Clinic, call 641-842-7211.
Back here at Knoxville High School on Panthers postgame on 95.3 KNIA and the KHS Activities YouTube channel. Knoxville falls tonight in boys basketball 72-58 to Eddyville-Blakesburg. Panthers now 7-5 on the season and 6-2 or 6-3 now in South Central Conference play. And the Panthers fall and really Monday night we said, okay, not devastating to the conference, but now this is damaging to the conference big time because now you got a 6-3 record and you're falling now a full game in loss column behind everybody else. Take a look at the DeArmond Automotive Radio Key Play and Key Player of the Game. Key Play of the Game, very late. Landon Glosser sticks a three. Knoxville had gotten it down to 10 points, and he sticks the three to make it 13. Knoxville never got any closer, and Brooks Moore was their Mr. Everything tonight, 31 points tonight.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
That's tonight's DeArmond Automotive Radio Key Play and Key Player of the Game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Auto and DeArmondAuto.com. Tonight's final stats give you the scoring first. Knoxville trailed at every stop, 13-12 after one quarter, 31-23 at halftime, 53-40 at the end of the third quarter, and 72-58 was the final score. For Eddyville, Brooks Moore, as we said, 31 points, 5 from Jesse Corneliuson, 9 from Landon Glosser, 14 from Carrick Stout, 7 from Jack Bunnell, and 4 from Gavin Spohr. For Knoxville, Landon Norris had 20 points. No one else was in single digits. Trent, we talked about that Landon Norris scoring 20, fine, but you got to have other guys step in and score and to help him out, and no one else is in double digits. 8 points from Kobe Higginbotham, 2 from Gabe Clark, 6 from Lincoln Norris, 5 from Connor Willis, 7 from Drake Larson, 7 from Trey White, and 8 from Caden Smith, or actually 2 from Trey White. I misread that number, but still no one else in double figures for the Panthers. Taking a look at the final stats here. Knoxville 27 for 69 from the field and just 4 for 27. Last two outings,